Dun da da dun da da da. What a pretty heckin' song. I adore this song. Oh, that's right. Have I even sipped my tea yet? I don't know if I have. Well, now I have. It's very nice. Hi, Dio. Hello. Thanks for hopping on in so early. Whoa. How's your day been, friend? Hi. Hello. Good. I'm happy to hear that for you. I've been so busy. I've been so busy these past couple days. Hi, Arlo. Hi, Delta. Hello. Hello to both of you. Hell yeah. This is one of those video game songs I will never get tired of. There are sometimes I'm like listening to the playlist that I made for myself and I'm like, yeah, a while ago I was really into this song. No more. It's happened too much. I hope I never feel that way about this song. Oh yeah, let me do that. Hello, it's a Nazard. Whoa, I hope you're doing great. It's nice to see you. I know CZ is a Python lad. Are you also a Python lad? Oh my God, it's Proxy. Hello, 14. What a large number, crazy.
14 whole months of KANGY.
Of KANGY, I can't resist. The TTS says that. Proxy, hello! You were last playing a Shin Megami Tensei, weren't you? Let's find out, using the power of the shoutout. Oh, you're playing retro. Well, it could be. Maybe it was another fishing game, who knows? Hi, love, hello! It's 4. Also, Jove, hey!
Keliff Squish.
Keliff Squish. Love Dragon, you and me, we have very similar tastes in handsome dragon lads. I have come to notice and appreciate. How have you been? I hope you and Proxy have doing oh so well. Great to see both of you. It was actually an FF7 prequel, so more normal than that for once? Crazy. Bonkers. Are you really, Proxy? So you hate programming, but yes, you know some Python. I'm gonna be talking about it once I get to my post-it time during my little tea just chatting time. But I've been really having fun over the past couple days at my job, just coding away. You been doing good? Good. Thinking about those dragons. You're listening to KNGY, your source for hot dragon music. My new favorite genre has appeared right now. The hot dragon music. Ooh. Yeah, my favorite genre of music is D&B. It's dragons and butts. I was trying to come up with something better. I don't know. Dragons and beasts? That's pretty good. Hope I'm doing all right. I have been doing really well. I have a big old smile on my face right now, thinking about dragons and or butts. It will do that. It will get that smile. Hi, CZ. Hello, Sizzik Lurk. I appreciate your Twitter advice about type declarations for Python. I certainly did not do that in my code at all. I've done Python like very selfishly in college, and there was technically a group project there. But at my job, it's much more of a team environment. So I added some type declarations, so hopefully everybody loves me even more. Hi, Kinji, hello. Dragon Beat, oh, that's nice. I like that, Dragon Beat. D&B is truly hot dragon music. I do love me some drum and bass. It's actually the playlist that I have that I'm planning on starting with once we get to art. Always annotate my types, but the typing's dynamic. I know, I should. So this'll just put, you know, a good habit in future me's step to annotate my types. Hello, it's a Keitel. Hello, hello. Oh, sorry, no, I can't believe I messed up my intro. Heidel, Keitel, hi. There we go. Hey, I remembered. Whoa! Thank you for the bits and for starting the hype train. There we go. Eyes, the eyes have it. Hey, hello. I hope you're doing oh so great, chat. It's wonderful to see you. It's pre-Friday. It's pre-Friday, and I could not be happier. I could not be happier whatsoever. What is this, like, look emote? It's a wooga? Why annotate when you can just stare confused at your own code? Yeah, that's what I do, easy. Hello, it's a hot hello, hot 22. Friday Eve. So chat, if you've never been to the start of one of my streams, what I do is I read through my little post-it of stories that I want to talk about that's happened over the past couple days since I've last seen y'all. And I'd love for you to tell me about yourself. Do you have any fun weekend plans? How's your week been treating you so far? I'd love to learn a little bit more about you. So a cool thing that the heads over at twitch.television have implemented, it is live now, is you can share ban lists with other streamers. I actually got a request earlier today. It was like under that tab where, like, if you get a gift sub or a sub expires, it goes, the notifications. And it was like Shulva Durg has requested to share ban lists with you. So essentially you and your friends can come together and say, that one person, fuck that person. You have the power to group fuck an individual. It's really good. It's very nice. It's actually, I think, a cool feature. And like, I watched a little video about it, and if somebody who you shared a ban list with has banned somebody and that person pops into your chat, it says like, hey, guess what? This is a wanted target. This is a sus individual, and you should, you know, maybe just kick them out immediately. You're gonna be packing to move in 9 days? Whoa, that's so soon. Today is your Sunday. Gonna be back to work for me tomorrow. Did you have a nice weekend for yourself? So you're moving within the same city. It's not a super big move, but every move is super big. Every move is big. I once moved like directly across. I once moved directly across the same apartment complex, and it still sucked. It still sucked. It was still a terrible time. You saw it on Twitter. It's so neat. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Unless you're on the receiving end. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much. Hello, so you just got home from a funny local animal event. That's exciting. There were no roos or rats, sadly. One day. Hopefully that'll work out. That sounds great though. Did you meet anybody cool and new? It was full of Final Fantasy 14. Well, I'm gonna be excited to show you specifically, Love Dragon, a piece of art that I'm working on for my final commission. Every move is chaos. You're not looking forward to your next one. Anytime my husband even playfully mentions the idea of moving to a new city, I'm like, shut it down. I don't want to go anywhere. This shit is so cool here and moving sucks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Lots of cute dogs and bearded dragons. Whoa. You're hoping that furry would be there. You don't think they were? Dang. Let's see. So I partially mentioned it earlier, but I've been so busy. I've been so busy at my job. So kind of summarizing a tweet that I made earlier today. It was over a month ago. There was rumblings on my team from my boss, and my boss was like, oh, hey, you know, we're about to get access to Python, and you can use the AWS CLI, and you get a bunch of cool data and do a bunch of shit. And I'm like, tell me when it actually happens. And it took like a month and a week for me to get access because everything moves at the speed of corporate. But I did yesterday morning at my job. I was like, I can actually do all this cool Python scripting. And I've been obsessed. It's been like a good tired where all I've been doing is just like coding and making documentation for me and my team. And I started on my first like script that's actually going to turn into like a cool product, and I can make an actual dashboard out of it. It's been sick, and I've been tired. I've been tired. All I've been doing the past 2 days is either art for commissions or stuff for work, and literally nothing else. So let me tell you, I took like an hour nap earlier today in the afternoon because I needed it. I needed that hour nap in my life, like holy heck. And that's why I've decided tomorrow I'm gonna do like jack shit. I'm gonna be as lazy as possible at work. I'm going to put in the minimum viable amount of effort to keep everybody happy and zero more because I want a break. Moving to another country though, got a lot of progress done this week on logistics. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Kansas has good barbecue, why would you move? But Texas has the best barbecue. I mean, Texas has other problems though. I've been wrapped up, coiled up even in Python. I have, I have. Yeah, I haven't had to deal with S3 yet, but it'll be coming. It'll be coming, I'm sure. Oh yeah, so one of the reasons that I actually worked super hard the past couple days, not only because I was excited to actually be able to code again and not just do like SQL and other stuff, is, so I already mentioned on my last stream, but like work's been pretty fucking awesome recently. If you haven't heard the 2 announcements that are big in my life, as of next month, my whole IT department is going to be going to 4 days a week at the job and not 5. And I'm also getting a 10% raise on my next paycheck and just from the future onwards. So I felt kind of guilty for being like a lazy piece of shit at my job when they treat me so well. I'm like, oh God, like I took like a nap like 3 times the past week. I kind of stopped working at like 4 p.m. and a bunch of other lazy things. So I think the guilt of how cool my job treats me and the new stuff, I was just like motivated to work really hard. But then in the afternoon today, I realized I'm burning myself out. I need to actually chill. Like, it works very well for me to work really hard, step away, like regain energy, and then come back. And I just need to get back into that loop, I think. Holy crap, being a programmer yourself, you're so jealous. Congrats. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready. They made it sound like it's gonna start in the middle of August, but just knowing how things at corporations work, I'm expecting maybe September for like an actual start, but still, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. Don't get bored by Python. I do not consent to the Python vor. Yeah, Texas has plenty of other problems, but good food, they're incredibly good at that. So yeah, I really don't have much else to talk about because all my life has been coding and art. But here's a dumb story for you. So I was chilling in Puffy's stream earlier today, you know, classic 4F Puffy. And they, on their own volition, I didn't do anything, I promise, Keliff Innocent, they started talking about Guilty Gear Strive, and this is exactly what I typed in their chat when they did. I was like, Strive question mark for Fox's look? And then I had a dumb idea. So I can finally embrace doing dumb personal art ideas probably early next week. Because as I mentioned in my little announcement for the stream, I have 2 commissions left to finish, and I'm free. I'm free. I can do whatever I want after that. I can do all the dumb ideas. I can do all the little selfish arts. I can work on gifts for other people. I can do whatever the hell I want. And one of the things that I want to do that I think sounds fun is to make myself like a Fox's look style emote and then selfishly call it Keliff Strive. So whenever I bring up Guilty Gear Strive, people in chat can just post that and be like, Keliff, I'm looking at you, stop. And also it means I'd be able to use the emote myself, which would be fun. You kinda on your own in your programming, Kangi. In my team, there's not yet there's not yet like too much overlap for people who code. Like the whole idea of non-SQL like coding in my team is incredibly new. It started on Wednesday. It started yesterday. So there's not much collaboration yet, but I'm trying to essentially set up the structure for my team where there's good documentation, there's like Git branches, and like just a bunch of good habits is what I want to start for everybody. Need a JS guy? I always need a JS guy in my life. I actually have no idea what, I don't know anything about my non-department at my job. IT is huge, has so many things. I only know about the reporting, dashboards, and analytics team, which I'm on. I don't know what anybody else needs. Hi Marlo, hi. You cannot imagine programming on your own. It's fun. It's a lot of Googling. It's a lot of, bashing your head against the desk, and then it's a lot of posting to Twitter instead of actually working. But yeah, I literally don't have any more stories. I knew it was gonna be a light story day coming in, cause I've just been busy. So hey, let's go ahead and let's look at, and perfect arrival. We should take a moment to appreciate Zephyr, the Zonite in chat, because, I'm gonna be drawing them today. Let's take a look. Let me actually play some music too. All right, here we go. So, I'm going to be working on this particular drawing right here on the stream, and that'll be fun. It's a cool headshot for Zephyr right there. Them and I were talking about like different ways to approach this commission, and I think all these turned out cute for different reasons, but we agreed that this one is the winner. We can see the ref sheet right here. I flipped it, so let me unflip it. So this is them right there in chat, super cute. You see the yellow glasses, very good. I love how the artist did the smile here. It's so fucking cute. We got the sad one here. We got the cool like goggles on the head, whatever you want to call those. And oh yeah, so this was my first draft and it's changed a little bit since then. I think it feels more like the character now. And this, speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, this is what I was talking about. So I have a commission for someone named Snackoon, who has been commissioning since my Tumblr days. So it's been a long time since I've known about their characters. I've never drawn this character before. It's a jackalope. They got some cool like punkish aesthetics on the ears. We got like the spikes and the rings. They got the antlers and the bunny vibes. They got a floating crown above their head. They sent me I think 4 or 5 images of their Final Fantasy XIV Reaper Glamour. This scythe is gonna be way more detailed. If you have seen a single fucking Final Fantasy XIV weapon, you know how overly detailed they are. So, yeah, there's gonna be a lot more stuff happening there, but this is their cool glamour. It's like a fun slutty. I'm here for it. I actually don't know anything about Reaper, the class, but they showed me a picture of a ghost with spindly fingers or something. So this is how I'm going to incorporate it into this commission. They were like, what if I had a giant hand grabbing me? And I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds so fun. Let's do it. So yeah, this is the close-up on the actual body and stuff, but this will be the end commission is how it's going to feel. So I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be very sick. And given the power of layers and art, I'll just be able to turn that off and give them both versions. Goggles and furries is such an aesthetic. Uh-huh. When it works, you feel like a god, and when it doesn't, you cry in the corner. Yes. You do analytics and dashboards and stuff, probably a different industry. Yeah, I work in an insurance company, essentially. Oh, you're also a coder. Coder is fun. You mostly program games. In terms of professional responsibility, I've only ever been paid for Objective-C and now Python work. Have fun working on the scythe for 6 hours. I will. I will. Also, hi, Joey. Hello. Let's see. I wanna sip some water. I wanna sip some tea. And then I need to move my setup a little bit from literally just a foot over, but I still need to move to get closer to the tablet, which I'm touching with my paws right now. You can see. And yeah, I'll be just a moment. So I made a new tea today. I opened a fresh bag of leaves. I'm drinking a vanilla Rue Boys. This is how I'm gonna pronounce Rubius now. Okay, let's move over. Do. All right, and I also want to do. All right, hell yeah. All right, cool. Do I feel good right here? I think I feel good right here. I'm gonna do a one little ka-ching. All right, cool. All right, let's make sure that the Switch controller is on for all my needs for today. I'm gonna do this again. There we go. It's hard to find the perfect angle. That's a really good angle. Perfect. So I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV in like probably like 2+ years now. I don't have any plans right now to go back just because there's so many other games that I want to play. But when I did play, I played both Bard and Monk at different points of my playthroughs. Okay, so we need to reorganize this to be more readable. So we're gonna call this sketch. I'm gonna put the 2 elements right here that are necessary for it. I'm gonna hide everything else into just something I'm gonna call roughs. Do I need this anymore? The answer is no. Gonna drag everything into this folder. We're gonna hide it. Not gonna worry about it. And this is the only thing we care about. I'm gonna bring it like to the center of the canvas, and I'm going to use my automation script to get everything going here. Ba-boom. Okay, cool. And we're gonna call this Zephyr. I'm gonna minimize everything that I don't need right now. Gonna kill this layer. Gonna blind everybody in chat. Sorry for the flashbang. And let's see, this might actually be a good resolution size. I don't know. The only way to tell is we're gonna lower the opacity, and I'm going to bring out what I know is going to be the brush that I'm going to use at the size that I want to use, and if it doesn't feel good, I'm going to change the size. I think that might be fine. I think this, I'm just sort of testing how it feels in different locations. Very, very small adjustment is what I want. All right, now I'm happy. All right, let me catch up on chat. Then we can actually get to working on this commission. So you play Warrior, Reaper, Monk, Summoner, Dark Knight? You might have a problem. Games in your free time. In your job, you're doing React web dev. I have very, very light experience in React. Web dev is something I never like wanted to do professionally, but I think is interesting. Oh, you mainly play tank? I didn't know that. For some reason, I assumed you were a DPSer. Rust is your personal project language of choice. Sipping on some Rue Boys, exactly. I don't remember whose chat I was lurking in, but somebody pronounced like Roibus, or however you're supposed to say it, like Rue Boys, and I'm like, this is my life now. How about that snout? I love drawing snout super train. Boopable, very. Hi, Raccoon. Hey. You mean a new character, a new data center? Have fun going the whole story again. It's a great ride. You're in Shadowbringers. Let's go. You had goggles when you lived in a city with lots of rental stuff. Amazingly useful and coincidentally neat looking. I'm a fan of putting more accessories on a furry. Always more. Ruboy's toffee. Ooh. You don't trust other players to tank well? I think that must have been one of the reasons my husband got really into tanking. Why trust people when you can do it yourself? All right, I want to be bigger. There we go. All right, so I'm going to begin focusing on lining right now. I'm gonna get my hand on my own face. I actually remember to put my arc glove on, Chad. I hope you're proud of me. Let's see, where do I want to begin? I'm feeling like the overwhelming vibe of not knowing where to start, so I'm just gonna choose a random spot. I'm gonna choose to start right here. I like how my hand is like upside down, like I'm conjuring the lines. Come to life, my drawing. Yeah, hand tracking while I'm using a tablet is always gonna be janky. But I still like having the hand tracking on for when I'm like just talking with chat. I still think it's worth having it there. I was testing right before stream if I enjoyed like the angle I had my tablet on and like how close it is to like to the edge of my desk, and I told myself, yes, I like this, and the answer is no. I'm making minor adjustments still, but that's fine. That's a great song. I'm in the middle of like a 2+ hour YouTube video. I'm actually in the middle of like 2 or 3 like 2-hour YouTube videos. Don't judge me. They're just like different tabs, and sometimes I'm not in the mood for one vibe, so I go and I make a little bit more progress on a different long video. But the reason I brought it up is so I've been listening to this soundtrack on and off for like a long time now. Like this soundtrack rips. It's really good. And I had no idea what the game was like. And I'm in the middle of watching a video that's all about like weird 3D fighting games, like from this era, like from the early 90s. And this just shows up, and I'm like, holy shit, like I know this soundtrack. This is awesome. And I learn more about it. Apparently, there's a character creator in this fighting game, which is a bonkers idea to me. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking cute when we get done with it. I mean, it's already cute, but like when it's finished, it's gonna be extra cute. Lots of rental city, you meant lots of rental scooters? I was wondering what was supposed to be there. It was useful for not getting stuff in me eyes at my speed, yeah. Then no one does damage if you're all tanks, true. Yeah, I mean, just conjuring, it's an advanced technique. Kai stage theme, they made a song for you. Chad, do you know anybody who has, in the furry fandom, commissioned like a theme song for themselves? I actually know 2 people. I know 2 individuals who have commissioned like theme songs for themselves, and both are really awesome. One I think is actually streaming right now. Yeah, I was gonna say like Connie did. My keyboard is in such a weird position, but I was still able to do that. There we go. Why'd you do a JPEG? Did I type it wrong? I bet I did. Is there an underscore in their Twitch.tv name? Oh, I did. I said Tank Controls. I suck. I knew my keyboard was in a weird position. Thank you, Keitel, for saving me from JPEG land. But yeah, the starting stream thing for Connie is really cool. Because they went into VR chat and they filmed like a bunch of, I don't want to call them skits, but just like short like videos and spliced them together. And they put their theme song over it, and it's a really baller opening. And I guess I was also thinking about them because they stream Final Fantasy XIV too. I like their take on how they stream Final Fantasy XIV because it's not just like progging or raiding or whatever, which is mostly what I see in that landscape. They have never played an MMO before, and they're just going through like Final Fantasy XIV as their first kind of MMO experience. And I don't know, I think that's cute and fun. I like that. That's a great song too. Love this soundtrack. If I did commission like a theme song, I feel like it would have to be drum and bass. I feel like it would have to be like a very electronic vibe. The 2 people I know who commission theme songs for their Persona, it's both like rock, I think is the best way to like call the style of music that they got. Which I think is very appropriate for the vibe and energy that they're going for. Oh, so I don't think I mentioned this when I was talking on Tuesday when I had my meeting with my boss that led to my raise, where he was like, so Keliff, I have statistics about how productive you are at work. And I'm like, really? Really? Like, that's interesting to me. So, because I love funny numbers, because I work with funny numbers. And he was like, yeah, you are actually the 2nd most productive member on our team since you've started, and you have completed like 114 Jira tickets in your 6-ish months of working here, which sounds like a lot. And I guess compared to my team members, it's a lot. Okay, so I definitely want to use my, this is going to be hard to do. It's going to be hard to do. So I want to use the figure tool here, but there's gonna be like a particular angle that I need to hit. It's not gonna be easy. No! Ah, beans, I put on the same layer, you jerk. You jerk, Keliff. Okay. Oh, it's really close. Incredibly close. I'm proud of you. So what we can do is I can just make this a little bit darker by drawing it, and then I can change the shape of it with Control-Shift-Tab, which will kind of like demorphifies it. I don't have the right word for that. All right. Because it's not just like a scale, like you actually get to tug it. Oh, it's so hard. Why can't you just be perfect with minimal effort? These are things that I really care about that like nobody else is gonna give a shit. That no one else is gonna care about. But that's okay, that's so much of art. So much of art is just focusing on a detail that literally only you care about. All right, so I'm gonna want this over here too. The same idea. Jet Set Radio. Oh, whoops, I did O instead of U. Here we are. I still have never played Jet Set Radio. I have played the Ba, that one like VR chat map that's like a recreation of Jet Set Radio, and that's fucking sick. That's a great map. The only thing I wish that map had, and it's kind of an unrealistic ask in my opinion, is I wish it had a way to like save your information, because there's too much to do. Like you literally cannot like do every fucking thing in that map. There's so much. It is awesome though, it is really fun. I think it's called JSR Festival. I think that's what it's called. All right, so I cared most about getting like the inner line correct. I don't care about doing the rest by hand, but I just want to make sure the inside circle of the goggles had like a perfect like curve to it. That's what I really, really wanted. And I feel like we hit that. And I'll definitely need to make both these a little bit darker. There we go. So yeah, so it's gonna be, sorry, this looks very gremlin shape without like any more lines. But yeah, like these shapes are perfect. I'm very happy. The original Jet Set Radio was awesome. The thing is, I was like the perfect child to enjoy it because I thought like other like grindy sports games were awesome. Like I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I owned both a Japanese and an American Dreamcast, and I still never played Jet Set Radio. I don't know why. And I was also into drum and bass, so I feel like literally everything should have clicked. Yeah, productivity stats can always be scary. It's the type of the thing where management is always like, oh yeah, like, you know, we keep track of the statistics, but we don't judge you by them. And you're like, yeah, for sure, yeah. I'm definitely believing you right now that you've never judged me based on the funny numbers that you see. Hi, Kodai, hi, how are you? It's so wonderful to see you. I hope you've been well. How has your week been for you, friend? You can't wait for the spiritual success. Yeah, the Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It looks so rad. You arrive with sour and sweet treats, hippity hoppity. In tech, totally not judging based on data. Nope. I definitely don't create dashboards for managers to judge their employees. The thing is, like, I was the person who was tasked to make the dashboards that judge my team. So I had, like, weirdly direct control over how the data was presented. I know a lot of other people I know who work in tech hate Jira, I think for very valid and good reasons. But I don't know, I just really enjoy being very structured and organized. I like, whenever I make a ticket for myself or like I get assigned a ticket, I try and like spruce it up and I'm like, okay, like here's better notes, here's a comment like detailing stuff, and here's like, I'm gonna link like different tickets together that are based on the same project because I don't trust other people to do those steps. You tried Jira for an assignment and it was kind of odd. every company and every like team uses it slightly differently, and it really depends on how good your project manager or like your BI is. Ba ba ba. It's a Tifer. Whoa, hi, hello. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I forget, Tifer, did you ever finish up, what was it? It was Persona 4 you were working through, right? I think the last time I stopped by your stream, you were doing Minecraft, but I remember that was like a big thing for a while on your stream. Oh? No, you never did? It's so long, and a new record as well. It's good to see you too. Let me scroll up so I don't miss this message. Your week's been busy but good, doing lots of programming, trying to stay cool. We've been talking about programming a lot today on stream. What have you been working on? What if I show my team that I'm 500% efficient and pass this off to my boss? You've been doing it each Saturday, but things keep going on. It is so fucking hard to keep like a consistent schedule on Twitch.television. Like I've been very busy like this past forever, it feels like. And there are times where like I'm staring at my computer like an hour or two before stream and I'm like, I gotta get the energy. And like I totally understand people who are not able to keep a consistent schedule. I feel like I've been talking about this a lot, but I feel like if I didn't have my husband in my life, I would be such a homebody, and I would never see anyone in real life, and I would just be a very efficient internet person. Would I be as happy as I am now? Probably not. Actually, definitely not. Because my husband's a huge part of my life. My local friends are a wonderful part of my life as well. But yeah, without him, I would never like go on any trips. I would probably stream a ton if I didn't have any other responsibilities. But I really do enjoy the different responsibilities I get up to. Let me zoom in on the reference. There's like a button or like a rivet type of style thing here. Yeah. Oh, so the reason I was thinking about Persona recently is, so for people who are into that series, you very, very are familiar with the idea that them doing a bunch of spin-offs like Atlas, like just taking Persona 4 and 3 and now 5 and just being like, how much can we squeeze out of this beautiful product of ours? And I might sound judgy saying that, but I actually kind of love it. I love like the Dancing All Night series, and I think it's gonna be so sick when eventually, because I hope this happens, and nice French toast, that they do like the Ultimax Arena setup, but for Persona 5 characters. I think that'd be sick, and I'm waiting for that day. And hopefully it has rollback. Is this? Yeah. All right, I think that'll look really good. I'm gonna miss the birthday message. Was there a birthday message? Oh no, I have missed a bunch of chat here. I'm scrolling up now. Oh, it's your birthday today. Whoa, happy birthday, Hiren. Would you rather have Jira over not Jira? Your industry doesn't have like standardized tools or anything, or issue tracking, even source control, except maybe Excel. I've never used another, well, that's not true. I really love Trello for like my personal organization. So if I had Trello, I'd be more than happy. Like, I think for a corporation with like different teams, I'd still prefer Jira. Cause like you can have like the different, well, I guess you just have different boards with Trello. You got F4 because you're migrating your code base to GitHub. Let's go. The bugs were enormous. Let's not go. Oh, so it is a new redeem. I only just implemented it last stream. I need to add a sound effect. I implemented it last stream because I was playing Obra Dinn, and I was like, oh, I have this journal here. I could just write about my chat members. But I don't have a journal open right now, so I'm gonna write about you on this canvas on a different later. Let's see, I'm gonna use cursive. Should I split up Keitel and Waves like a full name? There we go. I just wanted to do I wanted to do a, a capital W in cursive. Keitel Waves. Let's see, I'm gonna write something nice about you. I'm looking forward to having photo shoot 2.0 with you. I don't think I have my journal pen on this computer. Do I have my journal pen on this computer? Is this the one? No, that was a different setup. Yeah, I customized a separate pen in my other Clip Studio Paint, but that's fine. I'll keep that over here, actually. Oh, is that what your Final Fantasy 14 name? That's so funny. Hi, McCoy. All you know is that once you finish Persona 4, your partner's gonna shove P5 down your throat. No V1? I actually don't know anything about V1. Enormous bugs require if statement duct tape for now. I have very much been there. Very much been there. Do you have all the fixes on hand? It's just so time consuming. One repo took 6 hours of fixing even with the solutions on hand. Oh no. Oh no. I think I only said this when I was talking to myself before the stream started and didn't actually talk about it, which is definitely a problem in my life. Is I forget what I've talked to only myself about and other individuals. But yeah. Oh yeah, so what I was gonna say is I'm probably not gonna be super focused on art this stream because I've been tired the past couple of days, but I've actually been focusing pretty well so far, so maybe that's not true. I just assumed I wouldn't have much energy going into the stream, but I've turned out to have a lot of energy, which you love to see. I love to be a kangaroo full of energy. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome! I'm gonna change the shape of that tip just a little bit, because I think this will fit better. And I wanna do the insides before I do this curve. So let's do this little section here. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip this. All right, so my reference is in the other monitor, which is right here. I'm staring at their cool face. All right, so I can get a good reference right here. I'm 90% sure this is 4 a.m. breaks. Is this 4 a.m. breaks? It doesn't show the channel in the preview, but I'm pretty sure it is. I actually did appropriately enough discover this channel when I couldn't sleep one day and I woke up really early and I just had YouTube on and just like letting the algorithm take me. And then I found the channel 4 a.m. breaks at the appropriate time. I like them. They make like good mixes. I don't like that angle. I'm gonna fix it up a little bit. Way too big, this eraser. I want to be able to get the edges. All right, I think that feels good. I think that feels good, I tell myself as I immediately erase and change it. I think that's very much an artist thing to do. Boop the snoot! So you're in a new apartment, you're trying the washers and dryers for the first time, you have not seen one soul using it. You're a bit nervous. As awesome as me, oh whoa. You wish you had access to the other Klonoa games? So I don't know much about the remake. Was that only some of the Klonoa games then? Because I know you were playing that one. I guess it as a series probably has more games than I realize. Literally all I know about Klonoa is that the main character is cute. And that's it. That's where my knowledge ends. I know jack shit else. I guess I very technically stopped by some like people's streams who were going through the remake. So I know about a little bit of the gameplay, and that's it. All right. I'm getting lost in the sauce with details, but I'm actually not mad about that. Still looks silly without the lines. Really basic platformer, very cute. There's a bunch of spin-offs. Oh, like Dreamcast, GBA, etc. So it was only 1 and 2, the main console games? Okay. Hi, Nin. Hi. Hello. Oh. A new record. So good. How's your night treating you, Nin? Oh, I forgot to add a couple details over here. So I can add that, and then I can do like a this'n. Oh, I'm hunching. I'm shrimping. I'm fixing it. I'm sitting up tighter now. Somebody asked a question in another stream, which I'm going to redirect to you, chat, and then talk about why I don't have an answer at all for it. And I didn't expect it. So I was chilling in another stream the other day, and the streamer was just like, oh yeah, chat, like what games are you excited about that are going to release this year that haven't come out yet? And in my mind, I was thinking, like, I don't know anything. Like, I can't name a single video game that's going to be coming out later this year because I'm so indie-pilled. And I have a giant backlog. And, like, all I play is old games. I have no idea, like, anything cool that's coming out whatsoever. Multiverses? Oh, that's fair. I have seen people playing that. I've never been a huge, like, platform fighter, but I do like watching... I basically like watching any type of fighting game or platform fighter. I think they're fun to watch. Oh, so, like, how much information is out about Sonic Frontiers? I only heard about it for the first time, like, I don't know, like, last week or 2 weeks ago. And that's the only thing, like, I know is that it's been called, like, a Souls-like Sonic. Is that, like, true? Is that, like, accurate? Oh yeah, I did hear about Xenoblade 3. I actually didn't know that was this year. I just heard that a release date was announced. Oh, it's more like Breath of the Wild? You like how you get back in and of course it's fighters? Well, you know, Kinji, specifically Guilty Gear Strive thing. So EVO, the largest fighting game tournament in existence, is happening early August. I think it's the 5th to the 7th. And a lot of companies like to do announcements near EVO. So I'm almost certainly convinced, or yeah, I'm pretty convinced that there's gonna be at least one Guilty Gear Strive announcement concerning Season 2. Because there's like 2,000 plus entrants for that video game for EVO, almost doubling up the second most like attended event. So I feel like Arxis is gonna be like rubbing their hands together and being like, all right, let's blindside these mofos with this cool character reveal. Or at least I hope so. That's what I would love to see. Oh, how have you been adjusting to stick life? I know last time we chatted, you were going back and forth on it. Although I guess we were chatting in another stream earlier and you said you haven't played much recently, and hashtag same. They have Breath of the Wild shrines that are traditional Sonic levels. Oh, that's actually super cool. The sound design has been awful. No, no. The soul-ish stuff is in the open zone. You're seeing these other zones too. Oh yeah. Project L would be really interesting. For people who don't know, League of Legends makers Riot Games is creating a game called Project L. Which is that the final name? I don't know. But all the stuff they showed off in the past actually looked really cool. I remember they showed off Echo, and Echo looked sick. I have a very vague, transient knowledge of League of Legends things. Mostly currently thanks to Liff for always streaming Legends of Runeterra, and I absorb characters' names and knowledge. But like a lot of people on Twitch, League of Legends was one of the first like experiences I had on the platform, like watching the pro games and stuff. I'll occasionally just catch my husband like watching like pro games and stuff. Hi! Will I walk behind him and say hi? It's a Faye!
Keliff Squish Liff Keliff Squish.
Squish, hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the 3 whole months. That's so nice of you. It's great to see you. I hope video games and life have been treating you very well. They only showed us a vertical slice, it'll take a while. Yeah, I feel like that's maybe like a 2024 game, given how they've been showing stuff. Very cool champions for fighting game characters. Yeah, I actually really like their character designs and usually enjoy their like design ethos for video game stuff. I've never seen Arcane. My husband said it was really good, and like 20 other people told me I should watch it, but I don't really consume shows. It's not really something I do very often whatsoever. You still watch League sometimes, only from a very specific person though. You can't handle the usual toxic people. Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for the slice of free Twitch that I have become friends with and enjoy hanging out, I don't think I would watch like literally any Apex Legends. But with people like Kinji and Kusalite and a couple of other people, like, yeah, like I'll watch an occasional like Apex Legends video game. Because I'm there more for the cool individuals that hang out than anything else. Okay. There's a lot of like small details going on here, and I'm trying to make sure I appreciate every small detail and not forget anything and how it works together with the other details. I'm gonna be doing the same thing whenever I start like aligning the Final Fantasy XIV drawing. That's gonna be a slow go. I'm gonna make sure I take my time because it's very easy to get like lost in the sauce and make some bad decisions along the way, in my opinion. Dang it. You love Zaun? I don't know Zaun by name. I'm Googling them to see if I know their aesthetic. Zaun, Arcane. Thank you, Google, for auto-completing this. Zone, maybe? Oh, is that an area? It actually does look gorgeous. I mean, their artists have always been, like, top-notch individuals. Appreciates Keliff details. Thank you. As someone who doesn't watch shows and you need to do something active to do anything, you recommend watching Arcane? Ooh. Hi, Lutros. Hi. Hello, Keliff. I am fighting with UV maps and I'm not winning. Pray for you. I will pray, but I feel powerless in the face of anything that Unity under Blender can offer. Oh, so that's where Echo specifically is from. Okay. I actually really do love getting lost in details with art. Like, I think for me, the sketching phase and the lining phase, oh, and the shading, those three are phases that I get lost in completely. Where, like, it's the type of thing where I can look down and just be working and look up, and I'm like, what do you mean it's been 90 minutes? Which I think is one of the best art feelings that you can have. Is to be so, like, enjoyed and engrossed in everything that's happening that you forget that, like, other stuff is going on. I do know about Twitch for sure, the characters and the platform. I mean, as somebody who's married to a rat, I know about every fictional rat character in existence because my husband is actively simping for them. All right, I'll add the eye shine in a later step. That's gonna be so cute. Yeah, that's gonna work out really well, I think. All right, I wanna get this inner line and then I'll catch up on chat. You see, it even happens while I'm streaming. It's very easy for me to get like A, caught up in the cool conversation with the wonderful people who stop by, and B, get lost in the art sauce. Hey chat, does somebody have a floaty for me? I'm just floating in this art sauce. Do I like that arc? Do I want to change that arc? I actually think that arc does work well. I want to tighten up this one, though. A slow, gentle curve, I feel like, is one of my art kryptonites. I think it's very hard for me to get it first try. Usually takes me 2 or 3. All right, now I'm gonna catch up on chat. League lore is undergoing a ton of retcons. You think it's kind of solidifying, though? As a League lore fan, you'll say nothing's canon, because they'll eventually retcon stuff, especially if a character doesn't sell. Twitch only has a 2-sentence bio, and he's smelly. Me with streaming, stream starts 10 minutes later. Where does 9 hours go? If it wasn't for my bot that appears like every couple hours by design to tell me to go like stand and stretch, like I don't think I'd notice time passing very much. You been planning to buy something special for your birthday? As you should. What's on your short list of cool ideas, Hiren? Oh yeah, I don't remember if I ever mentioned, but Lutros, it was cool like actually seeing you in VR chat. I actually love those moments where I'm just chilling in VR chat in like a group, and I look up and I'm like, I know this name from Twitch.television. Well, I mean, just in general, I love it. It normally happens in my Twitch group, but if I'm just hanging out in like a large group and I happen to like recognize somebody, that's always a great moment. That actually happened with Nito Noku in chat. Like I was hanging out in like a really cool world. It was called like modern something. It was like a cool house a friend of mine made. And I just look up and I'm like, wow, Nito Noku's here. I know them. I'm gonna say hi. Oh, so Bitmap Books, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've bought, I think, 3 or 4 different books from them. They're all gorgeous. The first one I bought was, and I'm actually very slowly like reading through it, kind of piecemeal, was the history of the JRPG. That was such a cool book. And in fact, it still is a cool book because it's really large. It's huge. Oh yeah, that was New Year's. That was such a fun New Year's. I always feel so blessed that I know so many wonderful people in VR chat. I mean, just in general, I feel blessed with all the amazing friends I have and all the support that I get in all the different ways that it manifests. But I don't know, like, VR chat is a very personal way to socialize, and I think that's why I get so lost in it. Is because I can enact one of my favorite hobbies in VR chat very easily, which is meeting somebody or seeing somebody I haven't seen in a little bit, asking them questions about their life, and being genuinely interested in everything they have to say. I love doing that. Oh, a new record from T-Jabs. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I think that'll look good. You're gonna see be a kangaroo as the hobby? That's fair. That's fair. That is actually my favorite hobby, you're right. Nice toast. There's a character who interacts with Twitch and his entire lore got redone with Arcane. Exactly 1,000. I know, wow, that was so cool. Oh, nice toast, medium toasty. Oh, something I'm also excited with, chat. When I finish up commissions, which I hesitantly say is technically possible by this weekend, there's a bunch of selfish things I want to do for me that I've kind of just had on a list and been putting off because I'd rather just keep working on commissions than do literally anything for myself. So like there's like 3 different Twitch things that have been on my list for like a fucking month. Golly, like a fucking month. And I just haven't done them. Maybe more, it's probably 2 or 3, and I do not want to look at the date that I generated this Trello card at all. But yeah, with the gap between commissions, which will probably be a couple of selfish weeks for me, I'm gonna be working on the Twitch stuff that I've been putting off, and I'm going to be drawing at least 3 different pieces that I've been wanting to draw, but I kind of been refusing to do like a bunch of personal art because I keep wanting to focus on commissions, but I'm excited to actually get to do some of it. Unsurprisingly, it seems like Keliff is a super kind conversationalist. Hi, Dither, hi. It's nice to see you. Hey, Keliff, should I use all my points on toast? Is a timer thing via Leorin board too? Do you mean like that I have my bot bully me, where it's just on a timer? I forget what that thing's called, but it is in Leorin board too. I'm gonna look. Where's my bully timer? Self-care? Yeah, it's under self-care. What is the trigger? So the trigger is repeat interval is the trigger that I'm using for that. And the timer starts as soon as you open the program. Yes, that's true. It's called Sammy now. I forgot that. I'm trying to retrain myself to call it Sammy, but it'll take a little bit. For people who don't know Ditherkins in chat, I think their character is so cool. I have drawn in the past Circles for years, and I saw their character and I got a good lanky vibe, and I'm like, yes, cool. I want to do this. I want to draw them, and then I did. Oh, and great color scheme too. I love the color scheme. And the eyes, oh, I'm a sucker for cool eye markings in like literally every facet. Whether it's like a custom pupil, which probably got started because I really like Code Geass growing up, or it's like just markings like to the side or under the eye. I'm a sucker for every one of those. You'll have to figure it out. Yeah, like, so the code for my bully me thing is literally, so it has the repeat interval of the number of seconds equivalent to 2.5 hours, and then it's posting 2 chat messages, and that's it. Void Lord, hello. Personal work is not selfish, it's self-care. It's true, but it's so hard to convince myself of that. It'll have to make your other work easier because you come back refreshed. Yeah, and like, so in April, I opened up for commissions and I got 46 requests and I said yes to 20 of them. And I did a batch of 10 and I took a couple weeks off to do whatever I wanted after that batch of 10. And then I started working on the second batch of 10. But over the course of those 20 commissions, I also went to 2 conventions, which did put a halter on time investment. Even though I am happy with every single commission that I took, both in terms of the people that I got to work with, the characters that I got to draw, and then the final product, like I'm happy on every single one of those fronts. But I also realize that doing the 10 space 10, I think was maybe a little much for me. I think I should have done like 5 and 5 and then done some personal projects, or I should have done like 10 and then 5. I don't know. I think next time I open for commissions, I'll either only do 10, somewhere between 5 to 10. It'll be very hard for me to say no when I open again if I get as many requests as I did previously. It's so hard. There are so many people's commissions that I didn't accept from that batch of 46 that looked so fucking awesome, and so many beautiful friends in there. And I've only made more friends. Since I've opened last time. Golly gee. I've had people like, not threaten me with a good time, but basically threaten me with a good time. Where they're like, Keliff, when are you gonna open? I wanna know. And I'm like, stop making this hard for me. But yeah, when I do open again, which is, I'm assuming like, I don't know, either late July or start of April, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, which is I'm going to make a post on social media and I'm gonna be like, hey, this form, this Google form where you can submit a commission request is going to be open for 3 whole days. You have 3 days to submit one. And then after the 3-day period, I will go through and make decisions and reach out to whoever I decide to take commissions for. Because I think that process worked really well last time. It gave people a bunch of time, and I put like a notification on my Discord, and I retweeted it on Twitter, and I talked about it in VR chat. So it was like very, to the best of my ability, like well advertised. And I also had a stream in the middle of there, so I also talked about it there. So I'm definitely gonna take that same path. Oh, not April, August. So you're a Fluffdurg and personally designed species, by the way. The Sergal is very close in theme and aesthetic, very much not an insult. Yeah, I knew you weren't a Sergal, but I didn't know exactly what you were, so I appreciate the clarification. Proud AF of your eyes, especially the piece I did. Thank you again, your work is stunning. Thank you. So a lot of my chat knows this, but I had like a hard drive problem where like a lot of my local art dis-fucking-peered. So I can't like pull it up easily, but I'm sure if I go to Twitter, I can find that piece I did for Dither. Bam, I'm so fast at social media. So this is what I did. This is what I drew. This is Dither's character in chat. Big fan, there's the cool eyes. Here's the low res artifacts on the internet. But yeah, I was chilling and just like, I don't remember how I found their stream at all. If it was through like a collab or like the recommendation or what the heck ever. But I saw like it must have been like a Holly Howells piece of art, and I'm like, sick, love this character. And then I stalked their Twitter and found references. And this is what I drew. I love drawing like weird floating poses. Huge fan. Love doing that. I'm still happy with this. I like the weird anatomy that I did. I technically made this leg too long, but I don't care. It still looks good. Anatomy, I don't know her. I just do whatever I want. I turned off like 3 layers accidentally. Oh, you fixed your Python program? RIP hard drives, yeah. You would certainly like one art at some point. You said I'd put up a ref of you in the chat eventually. On that note, do I have a ref sheet? So I'll show you the lazy thing I did. So I personally hate drawing ref sheets. I think it's boring. I do not enjoy it. I don't like stiff poses. I don't like stiff poses at all. But I'll show you what I did. I have it as a pinned thing in my Discord. Here it is. Found. Open link. Yes. Zip. All right, here we go. So I made like a reference in Pure Ref. So I have like different angles of my 3D model. This is the low res version. And like a bunch of pictures of ER chat, some art that I've done of myself, like a couple of, one commission and one piece of gift art, some like basic information about myself, the Thoughty outfit, if you want to draw the Thoughty outfit. That's all that I have. Leggy can never be too long. The maned wolves are typing. The eye backdrop makes you beam. I was very proud of that decision. I thought it was a great aesthetic choice. I will always be a lazy background individual. Like, and I have to search Twitter again because again my local art's gone. The last piece that I drew that had a complicated background did come out really good. It looks fucking awesome. But it took so long. And honestly, I have more fun just like sketching out like poses and finishing them up and putting like, you know, like a color in a background than I do about having like immaculate finished pieces. So if I type this, I will almost certainly find it. Easy. I'm so good at searching my own Twitter. So yeah, this is the last like piece that I did that had like an immaculate background. I don't know their name off the top of my head, and I'm sure they're in my replies somewhere. So yeah. So this artist right here, Suzushiro333, draws like a bunch of anime girls in maid outfits doing like sick tricks on skateboards. So I just took inspiration from that piece heavily. And then I drew the Rue in the maid outfit just skating down the rail. And I added sparks because I fucking could, and it was rad. Did someone say leg? You did the same exact thing, Lamau. Ref sheets are tough. There's too much amazing work in different styles. A compilation put on Imgur. Exactly, yeah. I think that is the right way to go. I haven't sipped tea in like an hour. Thank you, Void Lord. Oh my god, I super needed that, thank you. Oh my god, Zephora's emotes are also fucking cute. Oh my god. I love Zephora's art. I don't know if I like this line right here. I'm gonna ignore it. Keliff collects Kangi instead of skate. That's funny. I love that idea. My friend Clover, I could have sworn it was Clover. I might be misremembering. But I think them or one of their friends put their 3D model, like a low poly one, inside of like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater engine, and it was so cool. That's a good spot for that, right? Do I want to change that line? This is weirdly important to me right now. I don't know if I want collarbone. I don't think I do want collarbone. Ah! I thought about it, and I refuse the collarbone. Oh my god, Keliff, combine some of your layers, you hoe. Beats from above? I know, this mix is great. Yeah, Clover's character, Apogee, is in Thug Pro. That's it! Yeah! I knew I had a memory of that tweet. Clover is so fun. I love so many Mia VR chat friends. So many beautiful individuals there. Oh, I had a really cool experience in VR chat that I haven't felt in a while. So on Friday, I was just chilling in my regular like Twitch free meetup through Setsuna. And I was hanging out and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna scroll through my friends list and see who's online. And I saw a friend that I hung out with at Anthrocon, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't had like a one-on-one chat with them. Like, I'm just gonna send an invite request and then see if they want me to join, and we can catch up a little bit. And they responded pretty quickly, and I joined on them, and it was really fun because I was able to not only catch up with them and some other people that they knew from real life who were also at Anthrocon, but I had an experience that I kind of missed having. I joined a room where everybody had a white name, and if you don't play VR chat, that means that like nobody was on my friends list except for like one person. And as somebody who spends a lot of hecking time in VR chat, that is a rare sight for me. That is a very rare sight for me. It was almost kind of like exhilarating. I'm like, so many new people to talk to. All right, that's very cute. I'm very happy with that. Look at these lines! I'm happy. AC was so good this year. Oh, were you there? I met Holly at the convention. I didn't know you were also there. I had a wonderful time at AC. Do I want that there? I do, but I want to expand upon it. No, Keliff, please. All right, is there any... I'm gonna put down the pen and pick up the mouse. Is there any line that I'm missing here that's not part of... Oh, I should do like this little whisker line over here because I think it's very cute. But everything else is going to be part of the pattern because there's like a... I'll bring this into view so y'all can see it. So we're going to have like a couple of pattern pieces, like the bridge of the nose and like the splotch of color here. So I don't want to line those. I just want to do that with the actual color. And cool. So I'm going to do two more things. I'm going to get the whiskers, and then I'm going to get some like some line shading in. And I think it'll look really good. Zip. Holly was with you most of the time. I met Holly when like I was just going through the dealer's den, and I saw Tufthe, who I hung out with a number of times. I think like 3 or 4 separate times. And Holly just happened to be with them, and I had a conversation, and it was nice. Holly is adorable and fun. Oh, I know last time, last time Holly stopped by my Twitch stream, there was like some breakcore playlist on, and she was like, "Oh, what's that?" And I gave them the link, and I told them to watch the like Germa Discovers breakcore video, and they also had a good giggle out of that. Rodent time, Pog. That's right, Teak, for hello. Keliff Police. I mean, I have been playing a little bit of Disco Elysium off stream, so that's the closest to Keliff Police that's about to happen. All right, so I want to do, well, not this. I don't want to have those tiny lines. I want to focus on some like overlap and kind of like line shadow. That was erasing, so I didn't get anything there. And it's gonna be more free form. Oh, I messed something up about my setup. There we go. Keliff Kitsuragi. Did they get dragged away by someone who was looking for them and needed to get to a place on time? Because that's what happened a lot, and that was also you. Where'd I put my pen? There it is. All right, messed that up. You kind of decided to start disco for the stream, but you thought it was too slow. It is definitely pretty slow. I was worried it would be like the wrong type of depressing for my stream, so I decided to just have it on my own time. I see my hand is doing some musical stuff. I love Kim Kitsuragi. So fucking adorable. Adore them. I'm still like pretty early on in Disco Elysium. I had my conversation, and people who play the game know, and I'm gonna say this in a non-spoiler way, to like the top right of the starting zone, the person standing on like the lock gate, I had my first conversation with them yesterday, and boy howdy, was it a conversation. Golly gee. I did not embrace their ideology, and I did not fight them, because I don't think my character would do either of those things. My character I essentially designed them to try and be an empath and want to just get into people's heads and feel for them and see what they're thinking. But the thing is, when you're talking to a racist piece of shit, you don't really want to empathize with them. You kind of just want to get away. Oh my god, yeah, I came into your stream at like the worst fucking moment. It was great. It was so funny. This isn't the right brush for this, but this is what I'm on, and I kind of refuse to change. You still need to play that game? You feeling like you need to mentally prepare yourself for it? So, fun story, also hi Heretic, but when I first started to date my husband, it was like right around, it must have been a couple months after, like Night in the Woods came out, and I was telling him, I'm like, hey, you know, Night in the Woods is a really cool game, and you should play it. And he's like, okay, like I'll give it a shot. Because he thought it was cute and he wanted to get to know me better, and he was correct. And he like started to play it, and like I think it must have been like less than an hour in, he was like, I am not mentally prepared for this video game. I have to stop and then come back once I'm prepared. Which I think was the correct decision, for sure. Yeah, you were burying the man alive by covering his head with dirt. So that was quite the moment for me to come in on. Greg does rule. Greg's adorable. Oh, so feel free to reset your counters, everybody. But so I have this this furry fighting game Discord that's filled with a bunch of confirmed lovely people. And Heretic, I think it was like a couple weeks back, was like, hey, Keliff, I have like somewhere on my computer, and I can find it, like a bunch of like emojis for different like fighting game inputs, and they sent me that earlier today, and I definitely want to just make those as like server emojis, which I plan to do after stream. Actually, I want to be able to put a dust input or a quarter circle forward or back just as an emoji. I think that sounds really fun. I also love how it had like game specific emojis. I thought that was cool. So what are you, and how do I get rid of you? Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I'm glad you like Night in the Woods, Jove. That was it was a formative like part of me getting to know my husband. So my husband and I, when we very first met and we chatted through Tumblr DMs, we were mostly just connecting through video games. And the two games that we talked about the most and got to know each other through were Night in the Woods and Undertale. And that's exactly how I've, you know, been together with him for so long, is deep connections like that. You want to summon the demon. So there's a person I added to that Discord named Argyle, and I've actually never fought them in a fighting game before. But the reason I added them is that they're a very sweet local furry who has been to my house when my husband and I throw furry parties. And I just know they're a sweetheart, and I know they're much better than me at the game. They're gonna be playing tonight, they said. A little sad that I'll be busy with stream and chores after the stream. But I'm sure I'll be able to fight them eventually. It'll be a good time. You love Jacksepticeye's playthrough of both those games? I only know like the memes of Jacksepticeye. I don't think I've ever actually consumed any of their content, just the things about their content. I feel like there's a number of big creators like that, where I don't know anything about them. I just know what people tell me about them, essentially. I need to change brushes right now. I've been putting it off. I've been lazy. I've been lazy. All right, here we go. There are times that I'm doing like some detailed piece of work on a piece of art, and I'm like, bro, Keliff, you don't need to do this. You don't have to go this in depth. And I'm like, but I want to. I want to be this like granular about this particular part of the piece. Because I can. Because I can and I want to. No one says I can't do like 20 minutes of fights. That is true. I'm just assuming that I'm going to be like dead tired after this stream. Because I've been so busy in my life. This is so cute. I'm very proud of like how I got the expression here. I think it's so adorable. Oh, and I love this decision. Good job past me. Big fan. Oh, we can do the neck now. Woo! I always put like the hardest shading like right near the neck. Like right here. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. You love to see it. You love to feel it. Pops really well. At the risk of subtweeting, I'm excited for someone to have a chance to settle and get their stick and start throwing down in Windjammers. Who could that possibly be? You find yourself gravitating to buying indie games on your Switch because you can play them anywhere? You were leaning towards mid-stream. So chat my fighting game reactions. I mean, given how much I fucking talk about Guilty Gear Strive on stream, I really should actually play it on stream at some point. I mean, during my commission break, that might be something fun to do on a Thursday. Because as soon as I finish this piece and the other piece, as soon as I finish this piece and this one over here, I will have zero responsibility for other individuals, not counting my job. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. And by no means, and I hope I'm not even slightly implying this, by no means am I like, thank God I'm done like interacting with all these commission clients. Like everybody has been incredibly sweet and an absolute joy to work with. And I've loved drawing all their characters. Like I would not have chosen and accepted any of the commissions I accepted if I did not know for sure that I would just have like a great time drawing their characters. But I do selfishly want a break. And I'm excited for that. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. So I'm just really enjoying my own art right now. So, Heretic, I want to ask this question, and I probably won't know at all how to parse your answer, but I want to ask anyway. Oh, hiccup. What type of fight stick did you get? We need a counter for every time I talk about Strive. Thank God I'm done with all these peasants. Put your paw through the monitor, playing Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, exactly, Marshman. I'm gonna be taking a break of doing other people's art to do my own selfish art. So there's two big personal projects I want to work on. One of which is, so Joey J. Rue is a cool, wonderful individual, and they were chilling here earlier. I don't know if they're still here, but I want to update their emotes for them. I think that'll be really fun. I am going to design a shirt, which I've never done before. I'm gonna design a shirt for a camping trip that I have in September. And that's something I wanna do during my commission break. And I wanna at least do one more emote for myself. Maybe more than that. You bought a Kanba drone like 6 or 7 years ago. You're still using it? Let's go. I know Argyle in the Discord, I forget what their stick is, but it was fucking huge. And they were saying like they've owned it for a very long time. Oh, so good, so good. It's poppin'. Hours since Keliff last spoke about Strive. That's exactly how I was interpreting it, Kadama. Also, hello, hi, it's a Puffy and friends. Let me change my angle slightly. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, hi, hello. How are y'all doing? So many friends, kangaroo vibes. It's so true. We have a Foxes, a Stirring, a Lynx, a Puffy, of course, a Heck It's a Geck, which is a very fun username to say. It's a Tiger Fire, a Dasky, a Catchy, a Scar, so many cool people. Yeah, you were drawn, you were doing the good draws. How did it go? Hello, 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 Tiger, I can't believe you burned the toast. That's definitely the only thing that just happened. Can I get an exclamation point Stirring in chat? Stirring, thank you so much for all the support, the so many subs that we have. We have a Foxes right here. Chat, if anybody else has Foxes emotes, please show. Please choose your favorite Foxes emote. They're literally all good. These are like all the ones I do. Oh, Merle, hello. Oh my God, it's a Merle too. So many good beans, all the confirmed good beans. Hello. For people who don't know me, all I do is I sip tea and I talk with chat. So I sip my tea, and here I am talking with chat. Now I'm saving my art. So I'm drawing this cool rodent here. Let me show you the ref sheet. So this is their ref sheet. I'm drawing this cool character right here. It's going really well. Thank you for the host, Cooper. It's super cute. I'm very proud of what I've been able to accomplish. And so I have a second commission that I may or may not like start working on this stream. We'll see how it goes. But I'm working on this Final Fantasy 14 commission for Snackoon. I think it's coming off pretty sick, pretty cool. They got like a cool jackalope, and I'm doing like their Reaper glamour. It's like a cool slutty leather outfit, which I love. And I also love the gingerbread from Marshman. Thank you literally everyone in my chat for a host. I appreciate it. Yeah, John Snackoon. This is gonna be a much more detailed scythe when I get there. And I'm gonna be doing this cool vibe here where there's like this ghost hand, like just grabbing them from the background. I think it'll be pretty sick. Wait, these are actually my last 2 commissions, chat, from my batch that I took back in April. So excited. Vincent, hello as well. Hi. I'm going back to the corner now. Going back to the corner. How are y'all doing? Amazing artwork. Thanks, Cooper. Hi. Amazing Otter in chat. Oh, is it dragon time? I'm excited. Have we done a dragon yet? Rawr. Have we done a dragon on stream? I don't think so. Oh my God, I didn't open my list of dragons. Shame. All right, who do I want to show off today? There's so many good beans here, it's hard to go wrong. What, another gingerbread from Stirring? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, I want to show this one off. Rawr! I get to show a couple off. All right, I have 2 ready. Hey, chat, look at this. Burp. So, this one on the left is the burnt toast, but the actual dragon, this is my Osen _ It's like a mech dragon. Look at this. Look at these mech paws right here. Holy fuck. This is like the Mega Man boss that your your dad doesn't want you to know about because they're so sexy. You'll just like get lost in their eyes and the visor right here. Oh my god, I love literally everything about this. The abs, the sick armor, the metallic jock strap, literally everything's working. The segmented tail, the blade, the toes, everything. Fucking everything's so rad. This is by Osen, amazing art over there. We also have this handsome lad. This is by Taberlin123. And look at how cute they are. They're so cute. They're so adorable. Oh, I love the shine and the shimmer. Just right there. Grace. Grace is the word for this character. And of course, this pose right here, big fan. You could say big fan right there. I like the snarl as well going. Got this nice, what do you call it? Like almost dragon facial hair going on the side. Oh, so I did set up pink for one of my models. I didn't do it for this model. We could do a purple. We could do, there we go. I was about to say, I'm like, where's the purple? We could do a purple. Can I, if I combine purple and orange, you know, we can get like close, we can get close to that. Keliff finds some of the greatest dragons. It's my hobby. It's my hobby to find all the good dragons. Can I go 10 seconds without saying lean Kangi? The answer is no. The answer is no. This is the closest I can get to pink. We'll do this for now. Who is the artist for the Robo Dragon? It's Austin. I'll post it in chat. Boop. So red is the default, although I do look kind of pink normally. RGB Ruse slider, basically. Hi, Toof, Yeah, there's so many good boys. Chat, I have a lot of good dragons. You don't even know. You don't even know. Well, I guess you do because I just showed you. Burp. Looks like the artist is actually Ed Cold. Oh, is it Ed Cold? Oh, was that maybe the character that I like copy and pasted when I found the tweet? RuGB. A veritable horde of dragons. I actually have been good about frickin' posting like all the dragons I find in my Discord in the hashtag dragon section. Hey, I'm Bondi. I am doing very well, Toothay. I'm very happy with where this piece of art is going. I think I'm actually ready to start doing some color. I'll be doing an outline, probably off stream, because I don't think that's very exciting to watch. Yeah, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Oh, thank you, Dio, thank you. I have made that mistake before. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Do not dim me. All right, so I'm gonna grab the color palette, right here. All right, cool. All right, so we have a color palette. Am I dragging the wrong way? I almost was. So we're not gonna be using every single color here because we're only focusing on like the face and the scarf. But we're gonna be using the majority of these. All right, it is time to set up a mask. All right, not black. We don't want that. Also, thank you for the save. I will in fact save right now. I forgot to look into what Rinzi was telling me. There's a lot of things I want to be doing. There's a lot of stuff I have on my to-do. That's okay, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. All right, something I forgot to do as well. I want to copy these lines, click, paste in here. I'm gonna flatten this. Gonna lighten it just a hair, but I can always come back and make it darker in the future if I want. It's layers all the way down, especially with me. I was talking with someone in VR chat, I think a couple weeks ago, and they were like, we were just making small talk about art because they were an artist too. And I'm like, yeah, you know, sometimes I work on pieces and they have like 100+ layers. And they were like, how do you ever get 100+ layers? And I'm like, listen, I just keep creating them because of anxiety and then I never manage them. It's just that simple. What if I need to go back? Any artist who has created a beautiful piece of art on a single layer is 100% more powerful than I am. I love this song so much. Same layers, onion. So Holly, that is exactly who I was thinking of. As I was like, I know Holly can probably do that. I think Holly's art is so good. I love their art. Imagine if every brushstroke automatically created a new layer. This sounds like a fun thing to do with other artists to see who can make the coolest piece of art before their computer literally explodes. That sounds like a very fun thing to do. Non-destructive editing is what we were taught. That is a good way to think about layers. You have finally defeated the UVs. Now you're dealing with too many layers in Substance. PC go crunch. Oh my god, thank god Clip Studio Paint does not chug as hard as Substance Painter when you have a bunch of layers. I know that pain. What cool project are you working on, Nidonoku, or is it like a surprise? Very expensive to do. Pay to win. It's true. A competition for artists before they explode. I mean, that's technically part of what I said. I love that bonk emote. It's so cute. I was talking with my husband about this, but I've officially reached the point of like art skill, I guess is the word, where I can be like, oh yeah, like, I don't know if I know how to draw, like, I'm just gonna sit down and like see what I can fart out. And then I draw something like this, and like, I cannot look at this and tell myself I can't fucking draw. Just anxiety. Being like, do I remember how to do this? Do I know what I'm doing, even in the slightest? The answer is yes. You're updating your amp wave. Oh, with realistic fur and materials, Furbrush was cheap to buy, but it makes your PC cry. That sounds so cool. I love the amp wave. It's an incredibly cool style. So there's the amp wave and there's the sound wave, right? I think both are cool. You're a new artist? Can I explain what I'm doing right now? Yeah, of course. So, the main thing that I want to do is use, whoa! My words to say, damn, Gyoju, that was a great hop. But I want to use clipping layers to generate a mask. So the idea here is I can make a new layer and I can clip to below and I can be like, oh, now I can just paint on this layer and it's only going to absorb on the area that I have like actually put color. So it's only going to directly affect what's already there. And I can use a mask to do a very similar thing. So I can select this area that I have and I can put a mask on this and we can hide what we have. And I can choose just like a different color. And no matter what I paint, it's always going to be stuck inside the area that I have set up the mask for. It cannot get any farther out unless I add more like space to the mask. But that's kind of what I'm setting up right now, is I want to be able to just color the character without having to worry about the boundaries of the piece. And that's what the mask will allow me to do. It's very funky. Hell yeah. Oh, Sound Bite is the other. There we go. They're the generally round ones. I remember when I first met Frozen King Avalanche in VR chat, I showed them the soundbite, and like I think I've only ever seen them with the soundbite since then. It's such a cute aesthetic. They're like the type of friends you would want to cuddle, and Ampwave is the type of friends you want to party with. I mean, you can want to cuddle and party with both, actually. Yeah, if it's in my realm of knowledge, I'm always happy to answer like any art question that like pops up. Like I have been doing this like same general pattern from like sketch to finished piece for years now. I have not changed my basic approach to doing anything differently. Like I've done, you know, like my art skill has increased over the past couple years, and you know, I'm definitely faster than I used to be. But in terms of like raw steps, that really hasn't changed very much for me over the past couple years. Song's so good. Steppies. I love saying steppies. Oh. That reminds me of the time that my friend went to FWA and they made like, I don't remember exactly how they phrased the tweet, but it made me giggle. But the core energy of the tweet was, I had a great time at FWA. I learned a lot about myself. I've also learned I really like steppies. And you can only imagine like how their replies were after that tweet. That was actually the first time I ever saw their face. Like, they had a mask on and stuff. But that was the first time I saw their face, was them receiving fursuit steppies in a video they posted. All right, did I get everything? I got everything, awesome. So, my step now that I have the edges of everything done is I'm going to turn this into a mask like I was just talking about. I'm going to delete this layer. And I'm going to choose the most base color, which I assume is this one. And even though this is everywhere, where like if I hide the mask, it's literally everywhere, but the mask is controlling the edges, which is exactly what I want. That means I can paint inside here and not have to think about edges whatsoever, which is always the goal for me in masks and clipping layers, which all accomplish like similar goals. My friend Tone Deaf Leopard is learning to do art, and it's really cool to see. Like there's plenty of artists I follow who are like early in their journey, quote unquote, but I think it's very fun to follow them and like see how they progress and see how they learn and grow in different ways. So it's been awesome to like just watch him like sketch different stuff and like try different things out. And I do not think this is the right color. Excuse me. Is this the right color? I feel like it's different in the ref sheet. Cause like, let me bring a screenshot over. Cause like this is much more muted, right? What? It's the same color? Am I crazy? I'm the crazy one, not them. Okay, yeah, I was just crazy. Furcons are the best place to learn that? I mean, true. That's very true. Wow, a new record. That's crazy. Oh, this lull is cute. I haven't seen that one before, Nimbus. There was an amp wave and soundbite meet at Virality. The amps took over the tall rock and threw emojis at the soundbites who mostly filled the room. That's adorable. That's so cute. No, it's the children who are wrong. All right, so let's get this cool scarf all ready. Oh, I need a sip of water. Oh, I super needed that. Chat, do you have any fun weekend plans? Anything cool happening? Oh no, it's a bird one. No. I mean, for me, I'd love to, well, I'm going to finish this commission by Saturday. That's already like a hard want for me. Whether I finish the other one by Sunday, I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna put a couple hours of work in it for sure. I mean, doing the lining on a complicated piece like that has like a lot going on is gonna take a couple hours, I think. All right, so we got the scarf all colored in. That feels awesome. Hi, Jahatin. Hey, how you doing today? Nice to see you. Let's get the base for the helmet as well. I need to change my and change where my reference is. Here it is. Oh, is this what that color was? Because like, are you the helmet base? I think you are. Are you the goggle base? My brain is so bad at like deciding those types of things. So you know what I'm gonna do? Gonna bring this over. Yeah, because like this and this were the same, right? Yeah. You want to go for a run Saturday morning? You haven't gone on one in a while? Yeah, big same, because it's so hot out. It's so hot. Your brain always wants to misspell color as color. Hi, Gunner, hello. Oh my God, you're here for rat times. You heard the call of the rat. I do love water. That is my exact reaction, Teakfur, to sipping water, is that face. You're going to the beach Saturday. That's so exciting. I have not been to the beach in so long. What color am I on? Okay, I'm on this one. So, let's just put some like dabs of color where I want to fill it in. Right? Yeah. Perfect. I love me, fellow rodents. I mean, I did just start watching a new Twitch streamer purely because they had a rat. I mean, they had a Roo, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna start watching you only because you have Roo in your name. And then it turned out they were cool anyway. Rodents are very kissable. This is so true. You're speaking the exact truth that I love to hear. Hi, Connie. I was actually just talking about you, Connie. I say just, it was like a couple hours ago probably. But I was talking about like people I know in the furry fandom who have commissioned like really kick-ass theme songs. And I'm like, yeah, Connie's the #1 on that list. How was Yakuza 3? How was that? I hope it was fun. It was about an hour ago, yeah. I guess it hasn't even been 2 hours yet on the stream, which is crazy. That's crazy. Yakuza 3 is good. Got gobsmacked by what happened at the end. Oh man. Yakuza, like many games, is on the the infinite backlog of things that I do want to give more time to. Oh my God, speaking of video games, I'm so excited on Sunday to play more Obra Dinn. That game's so cool. That game's sick. I want to take notes. I want to work out mysteries. I want to look at that cool color scheme. All right, so now we're going to get the other part of the helmet, which is like this-ish color. Is that this? That is that. Okay. You need to play that game. Even as somebody who has only put like 3.5, 4 hours into it, I already feel the need to highly recommend it. It's been incredibly interesting, and the aesthetic is wonderful. The storytelling. I've always been a fan of like non-linear storytelling, and I did not know how good of an example Obra Dinn was of non-linear storytelling until I started it. But it's a very good example of that. All right, goggle time. So this is this color, right? Yeah, so that color is gonna appear in a number of different spots. I'm going to just throw it around, and I'll fill it in later and make it nice. Because it's also gonna be this, correct? Yeah, it's also gonna be that. It's also gonna be here and here, and it's also gonna be here. Okay, now we can fill in. Do you know how to play any instruments, Keliff? So when I was younger, I knew like the very basics of how to play guitar, and I actually bought a mandolin at a Renaissance festival, and I wrote like I say I wrote a song, I didn't like share it with people, but like I wrote like a little song just for me on the mandolin. Also, Sandy, is that 5/8? 5/8, hello! How are you doing today? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Art Day, howdy roo! Hello, Setsuna, how are you? I've been watching through like a 2.5 hour YouTube video all about weird like fighting games that are 3D and mostly forgotten, like from the PS1, PS2, and 64 Dreamcast era. And the reason I bring that up is that there's a couple of fighting game characters I've seen that are named Setsuna, and I just giggle every time it happens. Kiryu is gonna have to teach an 8-year-old girl to not be racist. Let's go. Art Day, Art Day. Clay fighters. There was a brief mention of clay fighters in that video, but he didn't do a deep dive or anything. I had heard about rival schools before that video, but damn, rival schools look sick. I need to bully, now that I've been bullying so many people to play Guilty Gear Strive with me, take a shot. I want to bully more people to play Fightcade, because that's actually free, but it does take a lot more effort to get set up. I say more, just because it's more than clicking a single button. Also, should I be coloring the inside? Yes, the like yellow shimmer of the goggles will cover this up a little bit, but I still need this brown here on the goggles. I actually haven't played Fightcade myself in a while, but it's just something I want to get more people to play with. Ooh, that's not the correct spot. There we go. Much better. What is this one? Oh, this is like a breakcore playlist. You'd love to try it out. It's really cool. So for what people who don't know what Fightcade is in chat, it's essentially a way to emulate old arcade games. And there's more than just that, but if you can think about like an old arcade game that used to exist and you imagine it would be cool to play with other people in a modern environment with the internet and also rollback netcode, that's what that allows, and it's really fun. You can play like Samurai Showdown, any number of old King of Fighters. You can play shmups. Those are all the ones that come to my head at the start. Old like beat 'em ups. Yeah, I've done a lot of those with Bear on Fightcade. There's a lot of really cool old beat 'em ups on there. It's gonna be so cute. Ah! Setsuna makes you think of I Am Setsuna. Yeah, I never played that. I know it's an RPG, but I don't know what more about it. What's funny is that an anime series you watched recently had a Setsuna and a Shizuku. Clayfighter 64 had a kung fu stereotype man who said Chinese food names at his attacks. Whoa, whoa! I did not know this. I did not know this. I was unaware. Is that this one? Yeah, it's this one. I think for that game, for Clay Fighter, all I knew is that it had Booger Man, and that was it. I never actually played it myself. All right, so are we good? Excuse me, I need a sip of water. Fun fact, I Am Setsuna has a lot of the Chrono Trigger team on it. Damn. So we need like the goggle color. We need some fur color. We already got the nose. All right, so yeah, everything above here is already good. I don't need to think about anymore. Okay, I want to do the goggle color. So I don't, yeah, like this is a separate color. It has like a shimmer to it. All right, I'm gonna start with making it look bad, and then I'll make it look good. This actually doesn't even look too horrible, but I will make these goggles pop in just the right way, but I need some setup. And this is step number 1. Let's see. I actually want to change the edge of this a little bit too. I think it's pushing too far over. There we go. For some reason, you're under the impression that Clay Fighters allow you to create your own characters with drew you to. You don't think you can, though? You have I Am Setsuna, you really should play it. I feel like Vincent and Needed to Play Games are like married. It first piques your interest, like the entire soundtrack, with the exception of a few tracks, is all done with piano. That's cool. This actually doesn't look too bad, even just with a like 100% normal layer. Okay, so couple things. I want a clipping layer, so it only affects what's below it. How am I gonna approach this? I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, perfect. right, so let me use my mouse now. What do we think would work here? I can add, not an add glow. Whoa, what about an overlay? Maybe even just like a lower, yeah, just lowering the opacity on a normal, I think would work really well here. Yeah, not 20%, I meant 80. And let's see, I wanna change this color just a hair. Is that correct? I wanna add one more here, because this is the top layer. I wanna make this pop a little bit more, which means more saturation. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here, add a mask there. And I want more like orange saturation. All right, and let's lower some of these. Okay. And I feel like I could throw some like pure white in there. That would work really well. What would I want that above? I want it above essentially everything. So yeah, right here where like the rim lighting layer is gonna be. Also, 69, we're definitely gonna save the rim light for 69. No, I want a dense watercolor. We're gonna get like a little eye shine right here. Oh, this needs to be above the lines actually. There we go. It's actually so cute. No, oh, I have a thought. So, eye shine, great. Very happy with eye shine. Here's another idea that I have. How big is this brush? Not big enough. Too big? Let's do the in-between. All right, let's lower this. All right, we'll clean up the edges, which is the main thing preventing this from working, I think. God, this Kirby mix is so fucking good. Who gave Kirby the right to be so good at music? Oh my God. Oh, we're about to start hopping. I can feel it. Ba ba ba. Eclipse Lunar 111. Hi, hello. What is that one PS1 RPG? Like Lunar Silver Knights or something like that? It's Silver something, right? Like Silver Star Saga, maybe? That's what that makes me think of. Lunar Silver Star Story? Is that right? Afterglow, hello! How am I? I'm doing great. I'm drawing this cool rodent. I think it's literally impossible to have a bad night if you're drawing a cool rodent. So chat, the next time you're sad or feeling down, just pick up a pencil and draw a rat, and then tell me if it makes you feel better. A tea reminder? Yes. Yes, please! Constantly banging out the tunes. All right, let me actually catch up on chat. I missed a bit while I was focused. Sorry. Photographer, hello, it's you. Good deals are your weakness. You're recommended to pop in for a dose of cuties before bed, and gosh, those whiskers don't disappoint. Thank you, I'm very happy with them. Add glow, you heard your name, that's you. That's very cute. Do the way you shade things, it's always funny. Being almost completely shaded, having this massive block unshaded. Bristleburr, hello. Art fella extraordinaire, hi. Sounds like facts. All right, so there's still a bunch of fur stuff that I haven't done. And I feel like I need to thicken this highlight line up a little bit for me to be happy with it. All right, cool. That's fun. So yes, fur. We're gonna go back here to flats. I'm gonna go down. right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna flip the reference on my side monitor. So you're seeing the head face that way. I'm gonna see the head facing this way on my side monitor, so it matches this direction. Who's this handsome rat? Let me show you. So this is Zephyr right here. If you see Zephyr the Zoanite in chat at all tonight, that's them. This is their character. And thicken. That's me when I make a milkshake. I just cast and thicken. I have not made a milkshake in a very long time. That's this color, right? Yeah. So, all right, let me do a thing. The thing is to thank small Oscar Got. Hello. Thanks for following. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a wonderful night. I want to put this above everything. So I put this above everything just to see where the markings are. So it's going to be around here and it's around there. And using that information, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go here. My arm, I know. Trying to do like hand capture while you're drawing is always a funny adventure, huh? I like the song, but I'm not in the mood for it. I have nice, cute ears. I do love wiggling them. All right, so. Another bird. We have so many birds today. All right, so I'm going to make this look better later, but that's not the goal. That's not the goal right now. The goal right now is to just get a general area where I will, in fact, splotch some color. It's a redemption from Silver. Sick burn, bro. Wrong brush. All right, so let's just throw some dabs of color in, and then I'll clean up the edges with a different brush. I actually don't want to use this brush for the edges. Whoa, it's a creamsicle. Now that's a good one. Chat, I could use a creamsicle. It's too fucking hot outside. When was the last time I had a creamsicle? I definitely have my fan on full blast above me right now. Oh, nice toe scar. All right, so let's make this a little bit smaller. Oh, cake with sprinkles! Oh, this is so cute. I'm very happy with this. I need to change the nose a little bit for me to be fully happy, though, instead of just partially happy. No, I actually don't want to mess with that. I'll take like that blob feel. All right, so let's select here. Oh, I love this song. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat now. Solidarity. Just want to say hi before going out to a late dinner. That sounds fun. Have a great time, Bristle. I have a good energy. Thank you, Marshman. Oh my god, I've never seen Sylvixen's emotes before, but even just this shock is so good. Oh, never mind, I've seen the scream before. I've definitely seen that. Are people talking about creamsicles because I was orange? And also somebody got it in the toaster. Only hot cause you're here. Hi, Kim. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? Anything that has either like peanut butter cups in it or like little caramel splotches. Either of those is an instant winner for me when it comes to ice cream. Oh, nice. How's the Kangi? I'm doing really well. I'm excited because I'm on my final 2 commissions. It's not correct to say that I only took 20 commissions because there is occasionally, I don't remember if this happened 2 or 3 times, where somebody was like, hey, can you actually draw me 2 things for more money? And I said yes every time somebody asked me that. I don't remember if that happened 2 or 3 times. Also, Tiny Halo Master, hello, hello. Chat, did anybody play Gaia online when you were younger? Because when I see Halos, I don't think Angels. I think Gaia online, because like that was like a very expensive item, I remember. That was like my first time where like I was just talking on the internet, like doing the whole forum lifestyle. Hi, hello Zoro. Ba da dun da dun da da. The Zoro Zone. Send its love and hype. Hello. Oh, you're playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. How is that going? Was it fun? I'm incredibly pinkish right now. Let me go back to my standard color scheme. Let's see. Where's my color powers? My color powers are in fact right here. So hi, this is my normal color scheme. I'm normally not a sexy Bondi. I normally look like this. Hi. Hello. How are y'all doing? That happened somewhat recently with you and Extinct. They give you 2 pose options for the pancake art, and you're like, I want both equally. I think it's fun. It's not only good for the artist to like get ideas out, and for like them and the client to like just talk about things and how it looks and how it works. But if it ends up being more money for the artist, it's a win-win for everybody. But for the raiders and anybody new stopping by, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm drawing a cool rodent, and I'm on to my last couple commissions. I'm very excited. It's fun. You're on the DLC. The androids were kicking your ass, Lamau. I haven't actually seen much footage of that game, but I'm glad it's been fun for you. I'm glad it's been fun. I'm gonna go back in the corner now. Kapum. All right, hella. All right, what was he doing on here? Oh yeah, I was gonna draw like a little line here, and I'll finish my my Gaia story. So I was talking about Gaia online right before the raid happened, and it was like my first or one of my first like forum experiences where like it was like unsupervised. Like I could just talk with strangers on the internet, and I cannot remember like what spawned this conversation. I can only remember the response and how I felt afterwards. But somebody said something that made me type in the chat where like, oh, you know, my dad says, and then I said like something stupid that my dad said. And the person responded to me and they're like, you know, your parents aren't right about everything. And I was like, it was like a brain blast moment for younger me. I'm like, whoa, my parents can be wrong about things? And then I started to question them. So that was a cool formative moment. Thanks, internet stranger. Thank you, internet stranger. All right, cool. So I want to get some white for the teethers. Actually, no, there's like this it's more like an off white. I'm gonna just copy this. Copy it right there, perfect. My hand's going everywhere, no one's surprised. Hi to Foxy, hello. It's nice to see you. What you been up to today? I can't remember the last time I drew a character whose teeth were a darker color than the surrounding area. That's interesting though, it feels good. I remember a tweet. Is this the case? Is this the case here for the tweet? Does it apply? It does not. So I remembered seeing a tweet earlier this week, and the tweet was like, if your ref sheet does not have a color for the mouth and tongue, you will be assigned one. And I was wondering if it was gonna be one of those situations, but no. We have an internal mouth color here. That would be me. Somebody would have to assign me a mouth color. I'm like the chillest person whenever I get a commission, chat. I'm just like, as long as it looks vaguely like me, the answer is yes. Have $500 extra. I wish I could do that. But I'm very chill. I just say yes to like everything. All right, we're almost done with the flats. Then I can do some shading, which is where the real sexy stuff begins. Oh, whoops. Did I do something wrong? I did. There we go. Hell yeah. I don't think I forgot any flat colors here. I think I got them all. Assigned mouth color, octarine. Alright, so I'm ready to do shading, which means I don't want to think about color at all. It's gonna hide all that. Where are you from? Are you here? Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, I took a lot of photos. I took a lot of photos of the ref. So here is the plan. I'm gonna hide everything that's in the flats. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna add a white color right here, shaboom. Is that not, I did that. That's a bad habit of mine. I put the mask not on the colors folder, but on the flats folder, which was a wrong decision. This looks weird when it's all white, but it looks good in the end, so I don't care. It's fine. I'm gonna do some temporary shade colors. I've been doing this recently where I just use my kangaroo shading colors for my emotes, which is kind of like a light blue and like a slightly darker blue. And then I just fix it later, which involves less thinking, which I'm all about less thinking. So let's slap some like really fast shading colors on and then worry about detailing it later, okay? I'm a big fan of the art approach sometimes, where it's just like, don't think, just like go for it. And then future you can ask the question, was that a good idea? That's definitely how I feel about shading. Just gonna slap it on there and hope for the best. And then if it works out, then great, then awesome. And if it doesn't, then I fix it. And I ask myself, what were you thinking? The answer was nothing. I was not thinking. Are you sharing your color choices consistent with most drawings? So when I'm drawing the same character, like between different poses, or like, especially with emotes, then like very much so, I do that. Like right now, I might keep this shading color, I might not. Like I have no idea how it'll look when I turn the flat colors back on right now. Oh, my music stopped because we've been chilling for too long. All right, hello, I'm still here, please. Is there any like specific, I'm not gonna look around at all, it's Kirby! As if I could skip a Kirby song. But yeah, like I usually, it's not like intentional if I end up like doing a bunch of the same color between different drawings, but I do enjoy certain colors too much for me to say no. Like light blue as a shading color is 500% the most popular thing that I do, because I think it just looks good. Like if we turn the flats on right now, it looks okay, it does not look bad. It will definitely need to be darker. I can't remember the last Kirby game I actually played, because I never played the new one, even though it looked very cute. I watched a lot of people play the new one. I don't know if I like this line here. I'm gonna get rid of this line. There we go. Yeah, this is a case where like I don't even want to refine the edges right now. I want to get a better color. This color is not fitting, I think. All right, let's make it darker. We could do like a purple, like a purple. Yes, no, that one's a little too dark. Let's lighten up, maybe try a bit more pinkish. A little too saturated, I think, still. Maybe more reddish as well. Oh, I could see that okay. I'm not in love with it, though. Let's go back over here. Ooh. Let's try more teal. How does teal feel? Teal feels like it could pop as well. What if I go like way over here? No. And also I should just be using Control U and just kind of play around this way. Because this is gonna be able to, I can affect like basically every attribute that I want right here. Like that looks like it'll pop pretty good. Let's just jump around and see how I feel. Orange could work really well. It'd be a very warm piece. Ooh, I remember when I did my husband, I did pink as like a shading color, and that felt very nice. We could try something like this. I don't know what I would do for like a darker color though. Forgotten Land is so good, I know. You tried the new one on co-op. It was pretty fun. It did look super cool. It did look like a really good time, I think. I am not on the right brush at all. Okay. Way too bright. I don't even need to look with flats on to know this way too bright. All right, so just kind of like testing around. Like, how does this feel? I don't know if it feels too great, but we'll come back to that later. Excuse me. We'll come back to that later. I'm gonna clean up these edges. I think I'm happy enough with this color that I can keep it for the moment. And I can always change it later. Is that the one where he eats appliances? It sure is. Hi, Rue. Hi, Rod. Hello. How are y'all doing today? I hope the answer's wonderful. It's nice to see both of you. Hello. Hello. Let's see. Is that a little bit more like depth back here? Shading is so fun. It is incredibly relaxing for me. Just turn off my brain, go for it. I thought it was so funny. So like a lot of the times when I drive to the grocery store, instead of just listening to music, I'll like put a Twitch stream on. I won't like watch it. I'll just have like the audio going and like the face turned off for the phone, so I can just listen to conversations. And while I was doing that the other day, I was listening to like Merle and Setsuna in VR chat, just like chill and talk. And it was so funny to me when Merle is like, Rod, let's play Mario Kart again, smile. with a villainous look, I imagine, in their eyes. Yeah, mouthful mode surely is a thing that exists in that new game. He was smack talking on stream. Can't believe this dude. Who lets this fox get away with stuff? You know, maybe Merle didn't used to bully people live on stream until literally everybody in the world started calling them stinky, and they're like, I am a villain now. I must cause a ruckus where I go. Twitch does this to people. And you know me, I used to be nice, not anymore. I am a jerk now, which is why I made Keliff villain. Every time I'm mean, even playfully or even in a video game, I still feel bad. How do people like be mean normally? I don't get it. I don't even enjoy being like fake mean. I watched like a really good informative, like encapsulating YouTube video that was like a couple hours long the other day. And there was one section that I really disliked because he was just like, I can't believe this piece of shit person right here. And they were like, just like jokingly talking about their friend in like a mean way. And like, I can't even do that. Like, I don't even enjoy playful rudeness above my friends because it's like, oh, anxiety says maybe you do hate me and you don't know how to express it, so you can only playfully talk about it. I must be hated right now, is how I feel when friends talk about me like that. So I try and not do that to anybody. All right, that's gonna look really good. The anxiety will always hear the negative comments much more loudly. It's true! It's so sad, but true. I can't believe anxiety lives rent-free in my head. I mean, I can because, you know, it's been with me forever, basically. But, you know, I still can't believe that guy. How dare he? I can't even jokingly say mean things to people. Yeah. Literally, I'll say a jokingly mean comment to my husband, and within 10 microseconds, I'll already be mouthing the words, "I'm sorry," or like, "just kidding," or "I didn't mean it." Oh, it's so good. you. I'm glad this is a consistent thing among fellow anxiety havers. It's been interesting in like my fighting game server because people are feeling anxiety about different things in different ways, and it's been interesting to see how it manifests and the advice that others have for those individuals. And like one of the ways it can manifest is like fighting strangers online on the internet and climbing the ladder and dealing with getting owned and worrying if people are going to be like mean or bullying. And I don't know, it's just been interesting to see like how other people have been trying to get over those feelings. You can tease the hell out of someone, but you can't insult them. Oh, I was having like a fun, flirty conversation with somebody, and then they hit me with the out of nowhere trauma dump, and I'm like, you've ruined it. The mood has been spoiled. We were having a lark, we were having a laugh, and then you just bring that out of nowhere. It blindsided me. Oh, this song is so nice. Itch, itch, itch. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Where's that? Where's that setting? Here it is. So I can go here, and I can just say, I can make it much lower. So now if I reach out forward, let's see. So now if I reach out forward, yeah, it'll be much lower. I much prefer that. Thank you, Keliff. Thanks, Keliff. Thanks for being so cool. Whoa. All right, so we got all this lighting up here, which I think feels pretty good. I'm gonna put a little bit more shading back here, kind of like in between these elements. I think that'll feel good. All right, I'm getting lost in the sauce a little bit. So adorable. All right, so is there anything I'm unhappy about here? The answer is yes. So I don't like how this line feels. Let's clean that up. And I definitely don't want them like these little fur tips right here. I can get rid of that. All right, perfect, perfect. If I had a different brush, that could work out well. I might switch brushes to try that out. All right, nice. So I can do my favorite shading thing. So we are going to unhide the flats so I can see this. I'm going to select this area right here, which is all the shadings we just did. I'm gonna thank Yoju for that awesome toast. I'm gonna jump up here to the highlights, and we're gonna, I don't know, I think just like a light yellow could help pop. Do. What? Nice, nice, Taz. That's great. Hey, Keliff, I'm gonna lurk for a while. Gonna go make food. Heck yeah, I hope your food is delicious and very exciting. I feel like we're so close to getting a color that I like here, but I'm just like a little bit off. Is it too bright? I think it's too like bright. Maybe even almost too saturated. Maybe I should just, I feel like anything could be the issue. A tea, that's what I need. I need tea motivation. Oh, that was a very nice sip. Might have been your best. It did look very high. Anything like even close to 1K is always exciting. So let's pull out all, what's so different if we pull out all the saturation. My brain can like not decide like even a small section of color that like looks good here. It's a jar and a golden, hello! I'm thinking about like shading colors right now. We have so many options. I feel like that's like it's too blue. Let's see, in this highlights right here. I know exactly what went wrong. Oh, I forgot to invert. That's why it's fucking weird. Oh. All right, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, something doesn't feel right about this. Yeah, I pasted the highlight on the shade color instead of the invert. Oh! Let's go back to more like the pinkish. See, like that pops more too, but I don't know. Part of me feels bad about always doing blue, but it always looks good. So I always want to do it. I can never say no to the blue shading. Yeah, this color is not working at all anymore. Ooh, okay. I might change up a little bit of that, but let's just stick with the no flats on and get some better placement of stuff. Oh, River, adorable. It's so true. You saw stirring. I was in for just a sec. You're still here. Thanks for the puffy sub. Stirring's so good. Ba 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 Razel 175. Hi, hello. How you doing tonight? No, it's bully. It's bully time. I was so ready to start shading more. Fine. It's bully time. Whatever. Fine. It's bully time. Okay. I think I still messed up this highlights. All right, made like 3 mistakes right there. Oh well, future me will fix it. So chat, if you haven't been here before during a bully time, I take this moment to stand up, to stretch my legs, to check in with myself and make sure that I'm doing good. And I encourage people in the chat to make sure you're doing all right too, whether that means you should stand up, move around, take a stretch, get a snack, get a water, get a drink, whatever it is. I encourage you to do that. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes, and I'll be, you know, doing more art, chatting more chat, and it'll all be fun. tea is oh so warm now. Oh, delicious.
This is my outside voice telling you to take a sip of your drink.
See you, Pepper. Sets out chat snacks. Oh, chat, if you could manifest like a snack right near you, what would it be? I think mine would be like the cheddar Chex Mix. I think that'd be mine. All right. Let's see, I'm getting all my VTubing accessories on. Is poutine really a snack though? That sounds like a whole meal. Although I do want poutine too, now that you mention it. Oh, cheesecake. Oh, gummies. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. That is such a good decision. It can be a snack. I mean, if I'm gonna eat any amount of poutine, I'm gonna eat an incredibly large amount of it. There we go. It verges on a meal. Mm-hmm. You're not hungry, so your food brain is not working. So something's salty. I still think Past Me messed this up. Did Past Me mess this up? They did, right? This is not correct. This is not the vibe of what it should be. So I'm doing one of these steps wrong. So let's figure out what it is. I'm gonna select the shades. I'm going to invert said shades. Then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put on kind of like an off-white. I'm gonna select. Yeah, that's how it should be. All right, I messed it up like 4 times. So here we are in the correct universe finally. All right, yeah, it should just be like popping a little bit. 5 is still too much.
Oh, it's not in the right spot. Oh, okay, yeah.
That would do it, huh? That would in fact do it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, it's a jar host. Whoa. All right, yeah, that's exactly what I want. A 10 is a lot, though. 10 is so much. Every piece is a little bit different. Eclipse, also, thank you for the host. Coming from Poutine Land, you know, a little bit of something about this fabulous dish. Man, I wish I lived in Poutine Land. All right, so I'm gonna flesh out the shading and then see if I want to change it at all, like the color, but we're gonna flesh out where I want to put it, which is the most important thing. It looks like I'm taking a subway chat, like I'm just holding on to like the little like circle in the air. That's the vibe. And now that I have this mental image, I'm not gonna bother fixing it because I think it's cute. All right, so this is a masking issue. So I'm gonna push to the corner here with this color. There we go. Oh yeah, Past Me never really fixed this over here. You have a new favorite Kangi emote from the VOD the other day. What's that? Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I'm gonna darken everything in these circles, and then I'm gonna pull away a little bit. My little questioning face. Oh, that one. I don't use it too much, but I do think it's funny. All right, so now that I have that set up, I'm gonna do like this. I at least want to get some like eye in here. That I think looks very cute, actually. I'm super here for that. Lol. Real doubt.freskpeg. Freskpeg. Chat, what's a cool like puzzle or like mystery game you enjoy? I've been really enjoying Obra Dinn. The Room series? I don't know if I know that one. Well, actually, I might have seen Old Gray Hair play a little bit of those. Once I thought more about it, I think I do recognize it. Portal 2 Classic. That one is really cool. I never played the co-op mode in that. I love when a piece is just like shaded like this. It feels so good. It has like a nice texture to it. I don't know where I want to have this darker color over here. I did play a very small amount of Baba Is You. I think that's a really cool one that I want to put more time into at some point. Shout out to Aeon Pup for making me want to play that game. You tried a VR game called Eye of the Temple. That was really neat. You think the last puzzle game you played was Ori? Ori is so cute. Watch me put this together has been a treat. Thank you. It's inspirational. Oh, that's such a beautiful choice of words. Thank you. For me, it's hard for it not to feel like at least a little old hat, because I was talking about this earlier, but like my basic steps for a finished commission really haven't changed in like a couple years. So like I can kind of just autopilot on some of these steps and just chat with chat about whatever. Keliff, hello, that's super cute. Are you looking in a mirror and now you're looking at chat? I did DM Mallow my sketch of this because I'm like, I have to share this with like fellow rodents. They have to know what I am drawing right now. You can't remember the last time you played a puzzle game? Baba Is You is too big brain for you? It looks very gosh darn hard. Looks very gosh darn hard. I don't know, I kind of want to embrace more down here. Oh, I love this song! All right, that feels much better to me. All right, so let's bring my friend Flats back in. Yeah, this is looking really cute. This is super poppin' now. Baba was pretty tricky. You struggled it for a bit. And wonderful chat. Chat is wonderful. Are we talking about puzzle games? We are. I was just asking chat, like, what kind of puzzle games they think are cool. All right, so I'm going to apply rim lighting with pure white, and then I'm gonna thank Connery C for being here, for following, for hanging out. I appreciate it. And then I think we'll use like a clipping layer to like change some of the colors later. But because, oh wow, that is very high. Let's put it here. Because this color right here on the fur is so close to white already, I can't really have any other rim lighting color on that would make any sense. Time to make them feel shiny. You haven't touched Professor Layton in ages. I only ever tried that at a friend's house for like a single night, and I solved like 1 or 2 puzzles, and I'm like, I'm so smart. And I never played another Professor Layton game again. Oh, you love the Professor Layton series, probably your favorite puzzle franchise. Need to play the new one, which you do own as well. You were zooming through like the first 10 levels or so, and then you kind of like slowed down. I feel like that game is good at introducing the basic concepts, and then as soon as it starts putting like a couple of them together, it's like the fall on the face emotes. Awkward zombie Professor Layton comic? I don't know anything about that. Yeah, this is a spot where I'm gonna change out the white color later, but I just want to set up kind of the general placement in the mask right now. You want to pop by and say hi? Oh, I appreciate it. Tunic was a fun puzzle game. Oh, 500%. I absolutely adored Tunic. Tunic was amazing. What am I not enjoying about this now? This is giving like kind of a green color vibe, and it wasn't originally. And that's because I added the shading color. So here's my thought. If I go to the flats, and these are all right here, what if I pull these above? What if I pull these above, like, everything? Ah, it pops much more. That does feel strange to me. What? Oh! Oh, really? It's you? It's you. You're given that weird, like, vibe right here. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that feels a lot better to me. I've been told this is a Homestuck song. Not that I know anything about it. What is the awkward zombie? Hob was pretty good. Looks a little sad. Was that the Torchlight people who made that one? Is that Hob? It's time for this husky to go to bed. Good night, cute chat and streamer. Have a good night, Scar. Thanks for hanging out for a while. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, I'm definitely changing this color. All right, let's do this in like little sections. So I'm gonna get like all the brown highlights and then going to color over them, which I think I'm basically ready for right now. So how can we make this feel better than how it feels? So I think the idea is I can take a color like this and I can lift it a little bit, I can shift it a little bit. All right, and now that I have the mask set up, I can just control U. I can kind of play around and move it. See, like that has a nice yellowish hue to it, which I feel like fits much better. And what am I gonna do with this one? With this one, I think just getting like a little bit redder would feel really good. And now that's too much, but since I have the mask, I can just do whatever I want. And then you, I think you should be like a, more of like a brighter yellow, like a color like this. Ooh, almost. All right, that already feels a lot better. You're kind of like Macedon, the more that you're active on it. I'm glad you're having fun. Runic. Oh, so they did do Torchlight. Okay. I thought I remembered hearing that at some point. It turns out I was right. I love when I can actually remember like anything. That feels actually super good. Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to do that. So let's go back to lines really quick, wherever that is. Yeah, I can just do right here. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Zip. I want to give like a little dark spot right here. That feels 100% better to me. You try to use Macedon with something dumb happens with Twitter, you never managed to stay. I just coexist in both spots. All right, so yeah, let's go back to wherever this layer is. Thank you, Object, for helping me know where anything is without trying. So super cool of you. And let's see, what do I want to do with this? Let's like pinkify you just a hair. It's like pinkify you just a hair. Am I on the right? I am on the right brush. Okay, cool. Yeah, something I haven't done is kind of like the background lighting yet. So like bringing in some of the lighter colors to the edges. That's what I need to do right now. Doing my bad habit of making a new layer in every moment. You appreciate that I use Mastodon is how I found your stream? That's true, yeah. I do know you from there. I'm so bad at scrolling at like either Twitter or Mastodon. I mostly just try and post and interact. I do feel like I'm pretty good at doing that. Okay. I feel like this is popping pretty well. I might want to change something about here. I feel like with the scarf, I can make it pop just like a little bit more. Maybe even just by like hue shifting where like this area is. Yeah, it's just like a hair of more saturation. I feel like that does help. So we're gonna be doing, off stream, I'm gonna be doing like a bold outline around everything. Is there anything else I really wanna change? The answer is yes. So where do I wanna push this? Kinda like at the top of colors. There's a lot happening at the top of my colors, but it might be the best position for it. Yes.
I have decided. I have decided.
So I'm gonna pull over with my dense watercolor. It's gonna look really good. Is there any other place I want to do that kind of effect, not just on the neck? Yeah, I kind of want to pull some of that over here too. So sort of like tug this outwards. And then I can add just like a hint of that right here. I feel like this could also pull in here just a hair. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's like little small touches like this that I find really fun. It's hard for me to know like what my favorite part of the art process is, but like this right here, it's like finding small like little tweaks you can do to make art pop. Oh, back on the subway. You never left Tumblr, even after they banned the puppies. The banning of the puppies was what made me stop using it. I am one of those people. You never used Twitter? Started with your instance mates and built out from there. It is a good decision to not fall into Twitter, I will say that. Even though I do find a lot of wonderful, good dragons there, it's probably not worth everything else that's there. I have made a lot of really good friends through that site as well, despite how it is. Tumblr is your shitpost source? Is that how you find all the good Guilty Gear memes? You've gone back to Tumblr, now it's not flagging your SFW stuff as porn? That's fair, that's a plus. You feel like it's really hard to be a furry and not use Twitter? I can understand that direction. Because I know so many people do exist there. I don't know if I want that. Do we even want the line? I don't know if I want the line. I think I just want a mystery void. I lied! I think I want the line. Where is my... Would it be like, yeah, like a soft airbrush? I think that's what I want. Is that even a good idea? Oh. So here's how you get the effect that you want, Keliff. What you do. So we go up here. We can add like an overlay layer. And make this like a really big brush. Something like this. Much bigger! Except you choose a color that doesn't suck for your purposes, and you go from there, and then you get successful. So yeah, this color is not what we want. Let's kind of make it brighter. So if I'm like white, I don't know how you feel about that. I understand the idea that I was trying, but it's not selling how I want. Is overlay the wrong idea? Should you like a soft light? Nah, none of this really popping for me. Just gonna get rid of it. You're back. Also, hey, it looks great. Thank you. I'm getting close to the... I might want to just do the rest off stream kind of vibe, because I wanna add some more like highlights here on the helmet, which I was just trying something and I wasn't a fan of that approach. And I'm gonna add like a thick outline to the outside. But other than that, like aside from finishing touches, I feel like I'm basically there. The only thing you don't like about Twitter is the random not safe for work posts. There do be dicks just flying everywhere, all over the screens. The memes get recommended to you on YouTube. Tumblr horror is just sublime. Oh, your humor. You're at the futzing stage. Let's do this later. What a mood. I mean, yeah, it is a mood. It is a mood to want to futz later. I do want to sip my tea like right now, though. That's what I want. Ah, that's much better. Do you ever have like Twitter call you out where you're scrolling and they're just like, we think you'll like this post, and it's like a really fucking horny post and you're like, how dare you? How dare you? Get out of here, Twitter. Dicks be flying. Hi, Teal, hello. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I do love the CWs. My computer just crashed. Oh, my art computer just crashed. Well, I'm surprised that the screen capture did not go down, because the computer itself is definitely F. It's definitely F. Did I save recently? So A, I did, and B, I have it set up so it automatically does a save backup every like 5 minutes. All right, so let's count to like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's weird. Like it crashed, but it's still so that it's on. I'm gonna force it down. Oh. Did any magic smoke come out? Thankfully not. Thankfully not. So I had a crash like last week, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna Google just some like basic info. I'm gonna check like all my hard drive health, and I'm gonna like uninstall like any like old or weird programs. And I was like, okay, like I did sort of like a bunch of general steps to see how it is, and I see that did not help. Did I ever get the other hard drive fixed? No, it's just in my closet now. It's not inside the computer at all. How dare you give me exactly what I want to see, Twitter? Listen. Listen. Only here to visit, though? You have a dentist appointment in the morning? Oh, I hope that goes well for you. Sends a special DM to me. All right, here we go. Is this the right desktop that I want to share? It actually is. Cool. All right, here we go. That's actually my favorite part about a 2PC streaming chat, is that if my computer crashes, the stream doesn't go down. The stream does not go down. It's just here. That's the best part about 2PC streaming. All right, so we're here. The art is here and everything is saved. And if there's any, like this, I think this line was like the last productive thing I did. So I don't think we lost any progress at all, which is awesome. You love that background? Yeah, so back when I was a dragon, Keliff, I commissioned a tier art, TYR art, and they did this sick-ass background piece. This is my plush that I bring to every con. Anxiety Fox is here. They put themselves as like a little plushie here. I think there's like a, where is it? Yeah, there's a lost meme right here. Oh, my head's blocking it. There we go. There's a lost meme, like right there. Like right there. Yeah, I actually have no idea why my PC has crashed a couple times recently. I guess I need to do more research. Because like it happened once while playing a game, and it happened once here. And there's like no slowdown or like no any other things that are like going wrong. What's E621 project? Is that on here? It is. Let me bring this to my other desktop and then I can answer your question. I think it's something that's actually safe to show and would be funny, but I want to make sure. Oh, wait. These are actually just CSVs. These aren't even the funny things. All right, let me find the funny things that's related to the E621. Let's see. Who did I send that to? I don't chat with this person much, so I should be able to find it very quickly. Hey, cool, I found it very quickly. All right, let me hide any personal information before I show my Telegram screen. All right, are we good? Are we good? So, the answer to the question, what is that E621 thing that you have, Keliff? The answer is this. I did a E621 API project like literally fucking years ago. So I could look up like very different things and just sort of put them together. So I have like canine and their tag gender. And I have, where's like the funny ones? I could do like a species over time. This is the tag canine over like this slice that I did. Yeah, it was 2019. Here we go. And you can also look up fun stuff like fox and where cum lands. If you're a fox on E621, where is it likely to land? Well, believe me, I can tell you using the power of data. So that was a fun project that I did. I also learned how to use like Postman. I learned a lot of stuff. Is that, yeah, that was like the raw data for it. What was in that folder. Should I use that chart as foreshadowing? You hate when computers try to recommend things to me. You feel like the computer's trying to tell you what to do, especially when it's things you've already viewed. Is it overheating? I did not think so. Like, it doesn't feel warm in my room at all, but I should actually look at what the computer things are. Apparently people get gum in their face for a lot. I should fix that typo. Yeah, you're right, I should. I can't believe there's so many very specific pictures about where gum lands. All right, anyway, anyway, I think I'm gonna start lining this one right here. Should I, because I also have to detail this. I guess I don't have to start with that. I'm gonna start like with the character and stuff. All right, let's get some setup going. I want to have my Ultimate Kingy folder maker make me a folder. This is Snackcoon. And we're gonna hide everything. Is this all in a single folder? The answer is no. They're gone. I've deleted their body. All right, so let's combine both this and this into a single folder. I missed. There we go. Can drag this here, click that, and we can throw everything into a folder that I don't need. And we're gonna say like roughs. The hand BG will be important later, but it's not right now. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Although I guess I should still put it in here. It is still valid to have in here, yeah. All right, so let's think. Is this at a good size, or do I need it bigger to get the resolution that I want? Oh, I should check that out right now. I'm sorry. I thought you just meant like I sent you a DM for later. Oh, shit. Okay, yes, I should check this out now. Let me make sure I'm not showing anybody's information before I do this. Look at this. Look at this. This is from Kechi-san in chat. Do you see how fucking cute this is? What? Is this why you asked? Were you the person who talked about instruments earlier? That's so fucking cute. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm just walking. I'm just walking about. It's so adorable. Thank you. Wow. That's so adorable. I don't know what else to say aside from this is great and thank you. I'm starring this. I don't know if I've ever added anything to my favorites before, but I have now. I have in fact now. That's so cute. Yeah, I do need one of these on my ears. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna do the one with the pixel outline. Save image. Let's see, Keliff GIF. All right, let's put that into this folder. You can join me for this journey chat as I put my hand up because I cannot stop myself. All right, props. Add. Oh, that was a good freeze frame. I'm very happy with that freeze frame. Perfect. Ah, yeah, here we go. Here we go. They're providing the whole soundtrack. I can't believe how talented they are. Aw, thank you again, Kechi. I love that. Look at them! Look at them! Oh, and the little, like, the 2-pixel blush. Very good. Very good. Ba, ba, ba. It's a buggy! Hi, hello. I hope you're doing great. Look at him go! You did remember the glasses. I love the glasses there. Hasn't started inking, already has 40 layers. Listen, pieces like this with like complicated outfits need a lot of layers. If it was overheating, it probably would have just shut off, not hung. Yeah, so it did blue screen specifically. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I know, I'm actually strumming. You did a really good job. So good. I don't even need my face here. This is the VTuber now, chat. You don't even need me. You got Strumming Kangaroo right here. This is the VTuber now. All right, so let's see. I think I do want to increase it like just a hair. Was that a pun? Because this is a jackalope. Unintentional. All right, let's get the background in because future me will have to care about that. All right, this is gonna be a very big piece. It's chugging because I have so many layers. Well, not chugging. It just literally took more than a single second to load. Dude. So far, it's just me and you. We have the matching pixel instruments. So good. Do you have like a plan to do a bunch of people? All right, is this a good size? Am I happy? I am happy. So like the details are gonna be the most granular part. Yeah, I'm happy. So we're gonna hide this for now. Future me will have to worry about this area down here. But current me is not. I'm not gonna worry about it. There's so much to line here. Literally any progress I make during the stream is good. Oh, and make a parade! I love that idea. All right, I need to move my mic a little bit. All right, here we go. At AC, that was like one of the coolest parts where like at the end of the fursuit parade, there's like a little fursuit marching band in the back. They were all very, very good. Every one of them was precious. Kingy Small, I am. Man, I can't believe Keliff is so talented. He's literally playing an instrument and drawing at the same time. Is there anything that little pixel kangaroo can't do? The instruments of destruction. Oh, hi! Maybe I should actually come out up from below the screen. Hello, it's a Punk Jacks. Oh, you were also streaming art. What were you drawing today? Mow, 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 mow. I love this gun emote, the gun slide. Is this a stick up? Are you here for my art? Well, if you're here for my art, let me show you what we're working with. I'm gonna move slightly to the side so you can actually see what I'm drawing. So there's a couple of different projects we have going. I actually only just started unlining this one. It's like a Final Fantasy 14 Reaper commission. I was doing like a little circle down here to emphasize. I didn't realize I actually drew it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have like a cool like claw hand in the background at the very end of this piece. Oh hi! It's a Rachel!
14 Kangy Ruse.
14 Ruse? You're telling me a Kangy rued this? I can't believe this. Thank you so much for 14 months. That's crazy. What a large number. Whoa. So much friendship, so much support. I love to see it. I'm so happy you're here. Wonderful to see you, friend. Just like the claw mount in Final Fantasy 14. Wow, Rachel, how come you get 14 Kangy Ruse? Art fight stuff? Oh, that's cool. I haven't done like any art fight stuff at all. I've just been focusing on commissions. I only ever did art fight 1 year, and I think I only drew 2 things. I think I only drew like 2 things. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to lining this. Ba ba ba, August Otter. Hi, hello. Nice to see ya. Hope you're having a wonderful night. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 a good couple years. It was before Shadowbringers. Oh, I'm so excited to see how like this one and the other piece that I'm doing over here. I'm so excited to see how both these will look in their finished states. You've been following me for that long and didn't talk until way later? Oh my god, it's been over a year? Whoa. Oh, I would love a sip of tea. Yes, I'm sipping tea right now. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Oi! You're a bad stream watcher? That's okay. I do the same thing. Where like I just like follow a stream and I'm just like, wow, they seem so nice. And I don't actually chat with them for like months. I feel like I'm on like a very like either end of the spectrum type of guy. I'm either there and I talk a lot and then I disappear for a couple months, or I do what you did to me. Like, I feel like those are the 2 things I do. It's very rare where like I find a new streamer and I'm like, yes, I am sticking around for a very long time. Like, it's never an active decision. Like, I just scroll down through the list on my Twitch, and I normally go to like the very bottom, and I'm like, okay, like, are there any friends on right now with like a low view count, and I can give them some love and attention? It's usually my first step. And then after that, I scroll through and I'm like, okay, is there anyone like I want to say hi to and like catch up with that I haven't seen in a while? And that's like my next go. You should make tea? Yes. You're kind of the same. Got better at not lurking so much. Depends on what you're doing in the meantime. That's totally fair. Like, I basically didn't talk in a stream today aside from saying hello. Just because I was so busy with work. Like, I lurked for a good amount of time in different people's streams. And like when I made dinner earlier today, I was just chilling in Puffy's stream. I wasn't really talking very much. Is that gonna look weird? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I mean, I completely understand, and I also appreciate that like the majority of people who stop by streams are actually lurkers, because there are times where like chat is just like just zooming and like it's really hard to keep up. So like knowing that there are people here chilling that either haven't talked much or like haven't talked at all and don't plan to, I still appreciate every single one of them. Yeah, I adore this song. This song's awesome. The song always gets my blood pumping. I wouldn't be able to find it quickly or easily, but I did another commission for this person like years ago, and I drew, it wasn't this character, it was a different character. I drew a character of theirs as an astrologian from Final Fantasy XIV, and they were like holding their, whatever that weapon's called, like the astrolabe, like in one of their posies. That was a hard commission, but it turned out really well. Hell yeah. The globe, exactly. Is it weird you had an instinctive, violent reaction to your best nightmare plane? No, I think it's good. You at least try to say hi in the streams you join, especially the smaller ones. Oh, for sure. Like, I think anybody who streamed knows like those first like little bit of streams are usually very quiet. So I definitely want to help any one of my friends if they're experiencing one of those days. Yeah, we're gonna go up here now. Yeah, knowing how many details there are on this piece, this is gonna be like a heavy line. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, like especially the claws and like little areas like this. And this will take me like a good like 90 minutes to line, something like that. 40 layers, 40 laters. Can't wait to see the outcome. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be really, really rad when it's done. I've been really enjoying my own art this whole year. It feels like a great, like, I don't know what the right word is, like comeback. Because like when I was in school, like, oh my God, I barely drew it all. Looking through like my local folders when I had them, it was like so barren. And here I am, succeeding. You feel great about your pixel art? You should! Look at this friend! Look at this cool guy right here. And you also made Setsu Goomba, the #1 pixel-related emote on Twitch. And I believe this. I believe this fact with zero research. There they go. There they go. Apologies if Zuna is lurking. For the energy I bring upon them. I don't know why, like, this character has like a cute little crown floating above them, but I love the aesthetic. I don't mean why from a design choice, but like more a why of how it flowed in there. Magic? Probably magic. No apologies to Zuna. They're now cursed with Setsu Goomba. Poor Zuna. Cursed forever. It would have to be a pretty good emote for Setsuna to want to replace Setsu Goomba. I think we'll have Setsu Goomba for quite a while. Like, cause don't partners have the same number of animated emote slots as everybody else? Isn't the max still like 5? Yeah, it's true. I did make the Photoshop. I did make the Photoshop that inspired Setsu Goomba. I am to blame. The crown gives you like low-key KH vibes, but just generally love the feeling of a tiny floating crown. I actually haven't shown off the reference for this character at all. Let's see. Yeah. So I have a bunch of pictures of the Final Fantasy XIV character too right here. So this is the actual like glamour in the game. that I transported to the furry. Well, like, here's the actual character. Burp. So yeah, they're a magic alien jackalope. So there we go, it's the magic. The magic is keeping the crown up. I love how the artist just did like this, like little toofies, little open mouth. So good. And that's off the star pants. I noticed I was mostly looking at the naked one just because I was gonna put the other clothes on. But very good, super cute character. And look at the big old ears. This was my favorite detail, just like the different like jewelry inside the ears. Love that for the character. The big wampus ears. Yeah, excellent teeths. You love to see the jackalopes. The giant carpets hanging off the head, begging for fondling. Hell yeah. I would fondle a big ear. I'd fondle a big ear just like I would, in fact, fondle a large tail. Hey, Kay. Ooh, I don't know if I've been called Kay before. Didn't mean to send that yet. That makes more sense. I'm like, this is new. Is this a new energy? K. I mean, every kiss begins with K, which also means Kangi. That's still my favorite username that I've done on Twitter, which I will go back to at some point. Actually, I should just go back to right after this stream, because after I got home from Anthrocon, I changed my display name to Back in My Kangaroom, which I thought was a fun way to let people know I was like back home from AC. But yeah, I think I should go back to Every Kiss Begins with Kangi, because I love that one. Hey, P. Oh, I never thought about it, but Tater and Photographer together form TP. TP, the power couple. Do they have eyelashes? They feel like they'd be the spunky character that would have eyelashes. Is that correct? Cannot confirm. I'm going to add one and see if my client like it. I don't understand what I've just done. I felt like Tater would enjoy that, which is why I said it. You've been stuck on Software Wolf for a while. I mean, it's good though. All right, I want to do something. Oh, nice toast. It is you, the soft werewolf. And we're gonna get like these little cheeky lines here. Oh, a medium toast? I should make some toast. I have some really nice sourdough in the fridge. Ah, yes, yes. I love like the spiky teeth here, very good. Oh, a gentle hop. A gentle shame-filled hop. Oh, here they go. Oh, Tater just decimating P. Damn, really good. 1160? Holy shit. For some reason, I feel like this song is very fitting for the smile the character has. Studying is definitely the last thing Lane is doing in the song art. Yeah. God, Lane is that, what is it, like, something Serial Experiments Lane? Is that the whole name? I never watched it. Or, like, I saw bits and pieces. I never watched the whole thing. But it looked like that weird-ass, like, anime vibe that I think I would have clicked with. That was back before I knew how to steal anime. I stole it! Oh, I got it! Nailed it! Yes, Serial Experiments Lane. There we go. I think it was by Hazel on YouTube, but she had like a really good deep dive into an incredibly strange video game based on that. I love Hazel's channel. She always has like the weirdest like long deep dives into animes I've never heard of. You binge watched Lane many years ago. You were confused? It feels like the type of show that I would need like a YouTube essay to parse. Oh, there's no need to apologize for lurking. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I like how YouTube has become my go-to resource for basically everything. Like when I was in school, it's like, I don't know what the hell the teacher was talking about. Like what's like a YouTube channel that's filled with like a math person who can answer this for me? And I would search there. And now it's like, if I don't understand like a video game property, like a story, I'm like, a YouTube essay man, please talk gently into my ear for way too long. And now it's also like, oh, how do I do a fighting game combo that's cool? Oh, it's YouTube. YouTube's everything. Also, a Panda Lex 3. Hi, hello. I hope you're doing great. Nice to see you. Sometimes you watch anime, you question if you're even meant to be understood. Otter's never gonna finish what he was typing. We'll never know. We'll never know. One of your professors last semester basically gave us YouTube videos to watch for nearly every lecture. I love paying for college and then watching YouTube. That was a lot of my like last couple semesters. Like when I was going back to college, there was a lot of conversation, both with myself and with my husband, of like, oh, you know, like what about like a master's? Is that a good idea? And for quite a while, like I think I was sold on the idea, but especially since I got my job, and it's exactly what I want to be doing, like professionally, I feel no reason to go get a master's. Would I make more money? Probably. Would it suck and be kind of annoying to get? Yes. And like my job has treated me incredibly well for many different reasons. So I feel no reason to go try and change it. You love being able to read to at night. YouTube, all its flaws, is perfect for that. I do adore YouTube. Like YouTube and Twitch are literally like all the content I consume. I talk with friends, I draw, I play video games, and I consume Twitch and I consume YouTube. And like, that's my life. And I'm very happy. If there's a weird anime you need a video essay to understand, you probably own it. People used to tell you to get an MBA a lot. I've heard that. Also, Sky, hello! I think it'll be fine. I think it'll work. Zhoop. I've seen a lot of sussies. I haven't seen this sussie before. Mike Panda, that ass is incredibly defined. You're slowly working on getting back into swimming, and YouTube has so many handy videos on the stroke technique. Kaido watching stroke videos. That's cool though. Like legitimately, I think YouTube is like the best way to learn a lot of things. Like having somebody like with a whiteboard, like just walk you through a problem, awesome. Having somebody with like good editing and visuals, awesome. Having somebody seductively talk into my ear while clips of anime play, awesome. Oh, yeah, Crunchy's emotes are so good. I love the run. Swimming, yeah, definitely swimming. Let's see, so I wanted to find the rest of the hair. I'll do the glasses later. I have to use the shape tool, which I don't want to do right now. Streaming commissions is like the best idea ever because yes, I am doing the job, I am doing the work to create the product that the client paid for, but so much of it is just like chilling and talking with chat and like listening to vibing music. I'm gonna ignore that line. And I think I need another one right there. Work is dumb and we should never have left the trees. I do miss the trees. I do miss them. Although I basically I basically live in like a magical forest. So I can go outside and see the trees, which is nice. I'm very happy with how I drew this character's expression. I think I got the good combination of like cute and mischievous. I'm gonna be drawing this a lot on Saturday because I'll have D&D and like I'm definitely gonna be drawing like the whole time during D&D, which is what I normally do. I think that works. Tadpole husband. Is X... Oh, yeah, because my computer crashed. So let me reopen... let me reopen my bot because my computer crashed. Is that a Kanki? It is! Oh my god, Ronaldo, did you finish Tunic? I know I saw that your stream title earlier, and your stream title was like, Finish Tunic? Question mark? The trees behind your house aren't magical. They just throw walnuts at you. That sounds delicious. Let's go back in time and beat that first fish that tried to walk on land. Bully them. All right, let's see. Is my bot open now? Yes. Is the bot connected? It should say yeah. So speaking of episodes, yeah, there it is. That's a project that my husband and photographer and tadpole husband are all working on together. All right, I think I'm just gonna jump to the claw because I can. It's a Kangi. It is. It's me. You're still collecting the collectibles. There is a lot of collectibles to collect in that game. It looks like I'm like peeking because my hand's been like staying up because Leap Motion is a jerk. It looks like I'm just like peeking over the little edge of the screen here. You did the trendy though? Same. Well, I hope you had a lot of fun with that. Tunic is a great game. Who is this beautiful Benoit? I'll show you. I have the ref sheet right here. So they're a jackalope. This is John. It's John. They're a magical alien jackalope. They're also 6'2". Wow. This is their Final Fantasy 14 character that I am converting into the persona. So you can see like this complicated pattern. That's where I got it. Unlike this friend over here. There it is. There's that pattern. I did turn them into paw shoes though, because why the fuck would I not draw paw shoes? Why would I not draw paw shoes? Yeah, I want to draw the claw. Paw shoes are incredibly base. Hi Dojoji, hello. Keliff consciousness in Keliff's ear. I'm whispering to myself. Yeah, paw shoes are incredible. I love them. Welcome back. Oh, it's burned. No, she just got back. Oh, we are hopping. Is that a Reaper? It is. We are drawing a Reaper. I'm taking a pause on my other commission. I just feel like I'll do the rest of that stuff offline. Another? That's so many. It's taking a pause? Yes. I mean, that was that one hit Lady Gaga song, right? Just a pause, a pause, a pause. What is with this toaster? Black, is walnut juice black? Is it a dark color? I've never thought about the concept of walnut juice until that phrase right there. Yeah, I need to go clean out this toaster. It's getting clogged. Oh no, Gyoju, you fixed it. Thanks, Gyoju. Nice. Kicks toaster. No, it's trying so hard. Toaster lives in a kinky computer and that's why it overheated. Valid. I'm gonna start from the tip here and go backwards. Have you ever tried cashew juice? It's made from cashew apples? No. I've also not heard of that. I love cashews though. Cashews are delicious. If I could summon any bowl of nuts right now in front of me, it would be cashews. I do like walnuts though. Pistachios, also based pistachios. You do walnuts, also good. Cashew shells are toxic. I did not know that. Cash, ew. I mean, Tater, if you don't like cash, just send it my way. Joke's on you, you're toxic? Oh no. Oh no, you think you know a guy. God, armor is so cool. Cashew apples have a very short shelf life. You probably don't see them much outside of places like Brazil, huh? Oh, it's from the actual fruit, not the walnut. The juice from the type we have here can be used for dyes. Whoa. Speaking of dyes and also furries, I guess it's not technically a dye, but I'm talking about it anyway. So my Twitch friend, Remus Cobalt, my favorite blue wolf dog on the internet. So if you do see them, if you see their persona or their emotes or anything like that, they're like a cute blue wolf dog. But if you go to their stream and you see the starting soon setup, you can see that actually it's all makeup. It's all makeup that they're like applying to look blue. It's so cute. Cute wolf dog. There it is. There's a Remy. There are some people who just make me laugh at their humor every time I stop by their stream. Remus Colbot is one of them. He always says something just like so silly. I just have to pop a giggle. You love that concept? It's very adorable, just like Remus Cobalt. All right, that was a little bit hard, but we figured it out. We did it. We're gaming. This is basically gaming, right? If it's on Twitch, yes, it must be gaming. That means every just chatting streamer is actually grinding, trying to climb that ranked ladder. I get some kind of like weird joy out of drawing like complicated fantasy outfits. I don't know what it is. I think it's the like mental puzzle of like, okay, like I have like a couple different angles on this outfit here. Like how do I like transition this to being the angle for the body that I have and to also like still make it feel good? I think that's part of the fun puzzle for me. And also, furries in armor just look so cool. They look so rad. I've drawn Kangi in like a fantasy outfit before. And I remember I posted a tweet where I'm just like, if my furred Sona was to be like in like a fantasy outfit or like a Dungeons and Dragons style outfit, like what job would they be, quote unquote? And I got a bunch of different like cool responses. And I could see them in like a thief style outfit or a fighter outfit or like even like heavy armor. I could see them in that. But like flowing robes are really fun to draw, so that's what I did. Chat, if you had to put your persona in a fantasy like magical outfit, what would it be? Would you be like a wizard? Would you be like a crusader? A bard? Oh, bards look so cool. Sorcerer robes. Grinding that social EXP ladder. Maybe one of these days you should commission me for a fantasy outfit thing. Yeah, whenever I open up for commissions again, I think I want to have a separate category specifically for like complicated outfits. Whether it's like, you know, draw my furred Sona in like this video game outfit, or draw my furred Sona in like this like fantasy piece. I think that'd be really fun. Thief or ranger? Oh, those are really good too. Anything with a sword? There's a lot of options with a sword. You absolutely already have sorcerer, hell yeah. Yeah, there are so many options. I feel like I could just like open like a Dungeons and Dragons manual book and flip to a page and be like, damn, that's a cool outfit or design. What if my persona looked like that? I mean, as anyone who has ever played an MMO will tell you, the end game is all about fashion. Ooh, Warlock, that's a good one too. Either Rogue Wizard, Rogue Paladin. Barbie is the true end game. Oh yeah, give me that cool Barbie outfit for my persona. Oh, Meowpenheimer, it was so wonderful seeing your kangaroo on the stream yesterday. That was a beautiful surprise, and B, a very, very handsome surprise as well. Drip is greater than stats. Yeah, I mean, I said that for MMOs, but it also applies to fucking, like, Dark Souls. Triangle teeth means gremlin energy. This is so true. I don't know anything about this character, like, in terms of their personality or anything, but they have to be a gremlin if they look like this, you know? They just gotta. Sorcerer is the most fitting for you, but Monk, oh, Monks look so good. I agree. When I played Diablo 3 for the first time, I was like 100% Monk, no question. They're too cool. They fight with their fists. They got divine power. I'm all about this. Okay, what about more like this for a question? Because we're already on the subject of like furries and fantasy outfits. If you had like an element, like if everybody in chat was like a sorcerer or a wizard, would you be like water, fire, lightning, you know, like light, dark? Would you be something else? Or like from the Avatar perspective, like what type of bender would you be? I feel like I would have to be a water bender because I like the idea of being like calm and relaxing and healing and also drowning my opponents. A very rude thing of me to say. Thank you, thank you. Water or lightning for you, kind of like all the elements. Yeah, like when I was a kid watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, I mean, I think we all did if we grew up in that era. We just kind of like daydream, like, oh man, like if I could be a bender, what would I be? And like, I don't know, I think it was between either fire or water. But, you know, I definitely daydreamed about wind and earth and everything. I said wind, but air. My cabbages! Monks always think like Western fantastic monks. People usually mean fighting monks from the East. That's fair. They're both cool styles. Showing off those gorgeous bodies. Yeah, the gloves are pretty sick. This is the Final Fantasy XIV reference. This is how they look in game. Like, just rah, so sharp. I think I transitioned all the outfit to like a furry body pretty well. I'm pretty happy. There needs to be more crossover between the two cams. Hell yeah. Could use more belts. Oh yeah, let me find, it has to be here on this page, right? Where is it? Here it is. See, here's a picture of the like, actual scythe. This will be the level of detail that I'm gonna be putting into the scythe. I actually didn't even know these are roses until right now. I just saw them as circles. Oh, and it's like little vines and shit. Hell yeah. It's gonna be good. I didn't detail the scythe yet. But yeah, that's gonna be what's there. Yeah, I do love all like the armor and weapon design of Final Fantasy XIV. Ripper class? Yeah, we got that Ripper. Yeah, I think this actually might be my first time with this commission, like seeing the Reaper class, because I have not paid attention to like the last couple expansions of Final Fantasy XIV. Like I heard that Reaper existed, but aside from like the base promotional art, I haven't seen like anything about it. I don't think you played Dot Hack GU. The main character's starter outfit legitimately has like 50 belts. Have I seen Sage? I don't know if I've seen Sage. I know of Sage. I've heard of it. And no need to apologize for your English. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was making fun of you. Oh, we toasting. Oh, it's a cake. Let's go. If my husband's here lurking, he should talk about his D&D monk and the rat of it and why it's so rat and so good. Yeah, that one's a kind of a rare one. Redeemed your burnt one? Hell yeah. Gotta head to bed now. Got a big-ish test tomorrow. Good night. Oh, good luck on your test. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. Ba ba ba. Aruku77. Thanks for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. My Clip Studio Paint is processing all the layers and all the twink energy. It's safe now, though. Man, one of my coworkers is going to be finished with getting their masters, like, I think this week. I think by tomorrow they'll be like finishing the last class for their masters. As somebody who balanced already doing like a bachelor's and this job at the same time, no thank you. I would not want to try and balance this full-time job and that as well. That'd be really hard. Can't wait to play D&D again. Your Loxodon Blood Cleric is itching for adventure. Let's go. Yeah, Fallon, it's so hard. It's so hard. Like, my job was very, like, understanding. And, like, every week or so, my boss would be like, hey, you know, Keliff, if things are getting, like, too hectic, like, we can, like, shift some things to other people. So they've always been really kind to me, which I appreciate. Every time I think about how cool my job is, I try and remind myself, Keliff, it's still a corporation. Don't fall in love, but just appreciate what's there for now. I mean, I'm lucky in that right now data stuff is like the hot business. So like if for whatever reason at all that my job went south, I'm sure I could find something else. Especially with all the good contacts that I've made for like resume fodder. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do some lines like right here. Have to vanish. Thanks for the stream. Sorry you can't stay. That's fine. Hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for chilling. You're bad at networking. I'm only good at networking if it's people I interact with a lot. I'm bad at networking if it's like, oh, let's go like all hang out after work, like 7 p.m. on like a fucking weekday. And like chill and get to know each other. I like nope out of those. But if there's like a scheduled work event that happens during the workday, like yeah, I'll go like schmooze or whatever. But there's gonna be one of those next month, like during a workday, like from what is it, like 9 a.m. to like 2 in the afternoon. There's just a hey, let's hang out at the office and just chat and like do some stuff. Like I'll be down for that. I'll get to know people there. We are very slowly getting through the lining here. I'm stretching. You thought about getting more into computers? Don't think you could do an office job? If it was an in-person office job, I think part of my job would drive me crazy. But because it's work from home, I can like, I've gotten good at just sort of like separating. I'm like, oh, okay. I have overworked myself. Let's step outside, take some breaths in, or like, let's go like on the computer and say hi to my cute, fluffy, furry friends. Like, I feel like I've gotten good at that kind of balance. So, I think it might be a good time to call the stream. It's been almost 4 hours, and I want to go kiss and cuddle my husband before he does the passing of the out. But you know, we got some good progress. We got some lining here done. This is gonna be a complicated piece with a bunch of intricate details. So the fact that you know, we made some progress, I'm very happy with. We're mostly done with Zephyr here. I'm gonna be finishing them up on the weekend. I'm already super proud of how this is turning out. So pretty cool, pretty rad. Let's go take a gander at who's on twitch.tv. So somebody we can say hi to. Make their night just a little bit brighter. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Thank you for the pets. I accidentally went to Twitter like twice. Go to like Twitch, thank you. All right, who is online? Hello. Da 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 da. It's a chap. Oh my god, you're playing Step Mania. How is that going for you? So let me show you what we've been working on tonight. So this was the main piece. This is the main piece that we were going for. Got this cool rodent right here. This is Zephyr. I started with like just a sketch today. Can we go back to it? Where was I at? Yeah, so hiding everything. This is where we were at the start of the stream, which is still pretty cool. And then, kaboom, this is where we are now. So pretty rad, pretty cool. Yeah, hello, Chapin Raiders. Elio Hyena, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm also working on this like giant piece right here. Let me hide that and bring this full screen. So we're working on lining it. So I have like all these lines right here, making it nice and detailed. This is a Final Fantasy XIV style commission. If you know the Reaper class, that's what we're doing. I have this like cute, I have this cute lad right here that we're gonna be transitioning into the furry with his cool outfit and this incredibly detailed scythe, which I will be drawing every iota of. So it should be really fun. You love the detail? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love to see all the hearts in chat. I've been getting a lot of forward movement from all those wonderful Telegram stickers of Chap. I use them like all the time with different people. Oh, perfect. So, awkward timing, but I was actually just about to raid out myself. I wanted to go kiss and cuddle my husband before he fell asleep for the day. But thank you so much, Chap, for the cool raid. I'm gonna help pass these friends on just a little bit further. Say hi to somebody else who I would love to say hi to as well. Actually, oh, the Foxes is on. They're on at this time? Whoa. They must have like just started. They were here already, like earlier in the stream. Oh, they've only been going like an hour, a short stream? Well, we gotta say hi. I absolutely adore Foxes. So Foxes does a lot of like Super Mario Maker 2. She's just a wonderful joy. And if you've ever seen any of her emotes about, they're all a treat. They're all a treat. Have you seen like Ding? Have you seen like Pet? Have you seen Look? They're all good. They're all oh so wonderful. And she's super fun. And I never get to rate her because she's on at like such a different time than me normally. But yeah, thanks everybody for chilling, for being here for cool, calm art stream time. I super appreciate that. You're all cool. And I like all of you, you know. I like everybody who stops by the streams. You're all so wonderful. I'm gonna be back on Sunday. I'm gonna be playing more Obra Dinn. Next Tuesday, I don't know. We might finish Obra Dinn on Sunday. We might be starting a new thing on Tuesday. We'll find out. We'll see. And I hope I'll see you later. Hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope your Friday is oh so relaxing for you. I'm gonna be chilling in VR chat. If you play VR chat and you want to say hi, I go to Setsuna's like hangouts on Fridays. They're always a great, super good time. A lot of cool people stop by. But have a good night. Have a good night. Rah, rah, rah. Oh yeah, my raid message. I always forget. Wow. There we go. See you on Saturday. Let's go. Yeah, if you have my emos, feel free to say the kangaroo coming through. Good night, everybody.